Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari and Rossi Harper. Now, these two black brothers have created an amazing, inspiring, high-quality brand. Now, you see on Infominds, a lot of our content is New York-based. We love New York, so it's only fitting that we partner up with a New York-based brand. Don't Hide the Plug. Now, they got some fire fitted hats, hoodies, T-shirts, and I'm feeling the old New York design with the bridge logo. They got the clout joints, the dad hats, and you can also have them delivered to you in the resealable merch by the pound bags, too. Now, mind you, they might be New York-based, but their apparel is for everyone, whether you're from New York, Miami, Texas, Chicago. It's a grassroots movement. Get in tune. And they offer free shipping on all domestic orders of $75 or more. But if you enter the exclusive Infominds promo code, you'll get an additional 10% off at checkout. You already know I ordered my package. My package is on its way. So I'll be wearing and showcasing the Don't Hide the Plug apparel in my next live. Go out and support these brothers. Check out their website. I put the link in the description box. Don't Hide the Plug.
Okay, Christopher Columbus did not discover America.
People of African descent go back hundreds of years in Mexico, but as a group, Afro-Mexicans are largely invisible.
Ay, tú eres cubana, ¿no? Porque también ahí dices, ota madre, el clásico cliché.
During the Civil War era, black Union soldiers in Louisiana developed a relationship with Mexicans and Mexican Americans.
After the Civil War, St. Mary's history professor Ann Hoy says black Union soldiers helped to liberate Mexico from French control.
After the war, they snuck across to Mexico to help Mexicans and Mexican Americans overthrow the French.
Eres cubana o brasileña o colombiana o venezolana, de algún otro lado menos mexicano.
In his diary of his second voyage, Columbus tells of how the natives of Hispaniola actually had given him gold-tipped metal spearheads that they said were brought by black-skinned people who had come in large boats from the south and southeast. These spearheads were covered in this metal that this alloy that the inhabitants called guanin, which dun 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 matched the metal used in spearheads made in Western Africa for thousands of years, as carried by medieval African warriors, including the Mali and the Moors. The West Africans even called this metal guanin, the same name used by the natives of Hispaniola. But nothing more was said about that. These murals are from the Temple of the Warriors at Chichen Itza. Now, they clearly feature, the color version is easier to see, but they clearly feature three races. And it's depicting black and Indian allies and a battle against white invaders. And because this mural shows that blacks are clearly fighting on the side of the Mayans, that they must have been integrated into that society much longer before this painting was done. There are numerous pre-Columbian figurines with striking similarities to ancient African artwork, and they've been found in Central and South America. In southeastern Mexico, there are 18 rock statues of heads up to 11 feet tall that are facing the ocean. These people that they modeled them after must have been important. Whoever they were, they must have been important to be remembered or obeyed or worshipped. Well, Jose Meglia Serrano, the archaeologist who first uncovered them, he pointed out that facial features look amazingly like African blacks, and they all display distinctive headgear or protective helmets.
Son personas afrodescendientes de todas partes, que tienen hijos y que van dejando generaciones en esta diversidad de lo que es la afrodiáspora.
Dan Hoy says before slavery ended in America, slaves would flee to Mexico by following trails left in the sand by Mexican wagoneers who traded goods.
Why would slaves cross the border to seek asylum in Mexico? And the answer is clear. This is Vicente Guerrero, a Mexican man who was born from humble beginnings. Born in Mexico, his mother was an indigenous woman, and his father was an Afro-Mexican. That's right, an African born in Mexico. Vicente was born at the lowest level of the Spaniard caste system, a system designed to hinder Afro and indigenous from seeing the highest level of social status in Mexico. However, through hard work and fighting for his country, Vicente was able to transcend the caste system. He was no longer considered a color. He became a legend. the people's hero. The people loved him so much they made him the second president of Mexico. That's right, a afro-descendant. While in office, he took steps to give the indigenous people rights and abolish slavery, the very system that he grew up under. This is why slaves fled to Mexico, so they could be free. Vicente Guerrero is a true definition of a Mexican and also represents a group that I'm looking for, the Afro-Mexican community. Tell me, when you think about Mexican history, do you think about the African contribution? The truth is, at one point, there were more Africans being born in Mexico than there were indigenous and Spanish. But those numbers have dwindled through generational mixed unions and migration. Because of this, many Mexicans are not aware of their African heritage. In this documentary, I want to learn more about Mexico's African history and hopefully find a Afro-Mexican descendant community. Join me as I embark on an incredible journey. Let's begin now. All right, guys, so we're at the Museum of Anthropology, Xalapa, and this is the area where we're going to see the Olmec heads. A lot of you guys have been telling me about checking out the head, so we finally here, and I'm with my boy, Mr. Technology. Like 24 hours ago, he was in Bogota. Now he's here. This guy likes to travel, so make sure you check out his channel. But yeah, we're here to find out the culture about the indigenous Olmec people, and just seeing about Mexico history and learning more about ourselves as human beings. All right, so we're walking in, guys. As soon as you walk in, you can see one of the famous Olmec heads here, but we have to check in here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I wanted a guide here, but you gotta request that super early. So if you want to come here, come super early to get a guide. So this is what they have for us right here. If you come late, and literally you just scan the barcodes, and this will tell you information about what's going on, and you will just check out what is the history of these beautiful indigenous heads right here. Okay, so we'll start off with this one right here. What caught my eye when I first saw it was the nose. It's just this facial feature. It reminded me of just African features, and so I wanted to see it for myself, and just not only that, to see how huge it is. All right, so as you can see, this thing is truly colossal, and so what we'll do is we'll just scan this bar and right here and see what it says here. Hopefully it can give you guys an insight.
The sculpture that creates is the 8 colossal head. It is considered as one of the most preserved colossal heads. The helmet has a band where 4 elements can be appreciated. They have been interpreted as feline claws and raptor nails. This colossal head is the only one with a semi-rounded shape, so it was possible that it was carved in one size, unlike the others that were sculpted or recycled.
And so we'll go look at some other heads right here. There's one in particular I want to see though. Hopefully we can come across it. More artifacts right here, guys. This is something I probably would have seen in Africa though. And there it is, guys. This is the one that caught my eye. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful this one is. Oh, look at it. It is amazing. This one right here is the one I've been looking for. Look at it, guys. In all its beauty.
It is the most significant and impressive of the colossal heads. This is the first one discovered in San Lorenzo Tenochtitlan, Veracruz, in 1946, during the expedition of Matthew Stirling in the forest lands of the lower basin of the Coatzacoalcos River. This sculpture was found on the slope of a ravine facing the sky, and although its conservation state is good, it suffers a fracture on the face near the right eye, which had to be restored. This character has been called the King because of its majestic appearance. It is one of the largest Olmec monuments, and its archaeological value is as great as its aesthetic value.
You can see where they actually had to fix the eye up, but I think they did a decent job.
Yo, we're here. Let's do
it. There's one called El Negro. That's the one I came for. Another one I came for. Here, this looks like one of my African brothers right here, man. Does it not or not?
Oh, it does, for sure.
I wanna say something about this piece right here, guys. And I know Mexicans are gonna be like, hey, it's a Mexican. It could be either way. But that goes to show that Mexicans and Africans have similar features. You know what I mean? To be honest with you, my thought is this: before there was labels of black, white, and stuff like that, there just was tribes of people that looked differently, and some of the people in the tribes looked like me. They looked like me. They're part of the same tribe, but they looked like me. Okay, that's how I feel about it. It just looked like me, and this right here, this guy looked like a guy I met in Haiti. Yeah. So the big lips, the nose, and when we go to other artifact places, like, or you go to any other country, you'll see artifacts, but they look like the people that's there, and the people that were here look like this. And it's just interesting how the people also look like the people from Africa. This is undeniable, guys. And I've seen the comparisons. This can be a Mexican. This could be a person of today's time in terms of a Mexican person, but it also could be a African person as well. But I think that is awesome. This here should be like a study as a piece that unites us, not separates us. Because a lot of people will look at this and they'll have fights about it.
Disruptions that come up from images like this and disputes will be from the people that look nothing like that. So that would be Europeans. Like, they have a history, at least back in the day. I'm not talking about like people right now. This is not personal. But what I'm saying is, we know in history the Europeans have come to African structures in Africa and blasted off the noses or the features that would make it undeniably known that they are African.
So it's just amazing you see this here.
Right, in full context together, not defaced.
Yo, so talking about defacing, this one, they said they started using the material from the heads for other things. That's what they said. That's what the story is. But that could have been a defacing. Yes. As you can see. You know what I mean? Because it's not hard to just go in and destroying this thing and get the material you need. Exactly. If you're just carving just a little bit, it seems like you might be doing something else. And then what's up with all these holes? Well, I haven't seen them, you know.
It might be a porous material, right? So weather, water, you know, those porous materials will give up a lot of those holes.
This guy looks very happy.
There have been found, up to now, 17 colossal heads in the sites of La Venta, Tabasco, Tres Zapotes, and San Lorenzo. In the last one, 10 works of this type were recovered. The Anthropology Museum of Xalapa safeguards 7 of them, which it is the most complete corpus of this type of monuments. The sites where most of the colossal heads have been found lack of stony fields. Although all the colossal heads have features in common, such as the eyes, frowning, wide nose, and mouth, each one of them has characteristics that makes them different from one to another, such as cheekbones, the smile, and especially every headdress or helmet contains unique designs. The 10 colossal heads were found in different years, from 1946 to 1994, but almost all were in context of landslides in the ravines of San Lorenzo.
Got this exquisite work right here. As you can see, listen, this is a type of stuff you're gonna see all over the world. Everybody had the same idea, recorded history on a slab of rock, and I think that's amazing. Just to see the different type of styles, and it all came from Mexico, okay? We're seeing different styles here. So that's just to show you there's different type of people, different energy, and this is what you're getting in different parts of Mexico. And so you have your Olmec type people, and you have other indigenous groups creating different type of artifacts. But this one is very impressive. Just all the different pieces of clay they used to create this. Really dope. Check these guys out. Wow. Nice. I have to apologize, guys, if I'm going too quick and it's not showing you as much pieces. But that gives you every reason why you should come out here. But they are closing, so I was just rushing around to see what I can get. So this is the original piece, but this reminds me of Egypt. I've never been to Egypt, but this piece right here reminds me of Egypt. of what I've seen as far as hieroglyphics are concerned. Just check a look. See. All right, this is what you get right here. All right. Just look at this. I could think that's the pharaoh right there or something. Wow. Wow, look at these guys are like sounding horns. It's a story that's being told here, guys. Very interesting. Each color is a little bit different. Look at this one right here. This is a guy that's deliberately painted different from this guy right here. It's no coincidence. They had the color, they could have used it on this guy right here, but he was black. I don't know if the skin represents something, but for me, I think it's different. All right, wow. All right, guys. Check it out. All right, guys, I'm actually getting kicked out. It's getting late, but just wanted to show you all these different pieces, man. They're closing the lights and everything. It's time for them guys to go home. I have plenty of time to go check it out. I got flashlight. Check out my boy Tay. Always ready. He got a flashlight. Just needs to turn the light off.
Yeah, I always got some flights.
You always got
some.
You always got time to shed some light on things.
I can always light it up.
Okay, I got you. We call him Tay International, but I call him Tay Technology because this guy's always popping up with some stuff. I'm here in Yanga, Veracruz, Mexico, and I'm in front of a very interesting statue right here. Just to give you some history about Yanga, Yanga is considered one of the first free slave towns in the Americas. Might even be the first. It all depends on the different dates or how you look on different dates, but we're not here to discuss who was the first. Just know this place used to be a village where a lot of runaway slaves made home, okay? And so this right here is a monument of the slaves right here, and I really like what the Mexican people did pretty much. They went ahead and gave you the history, so there's no real historian here that I found thus far, but they went ahead to show us some of the history, and they put it in Spanish and English for those people who are coming from America trying to learn about the history, so I really appreciate it. It tells you the history about the African people living here in terms of how this town got established. It's very important. They have no choice but to keep this here. The slaves that used to be here used to run the sugarcane farms, and they broke away and formed a village right here. The history goes it was a guy from Angola, West Africa, who pretty much became the leader of all the slaves that were here, the free slaves that made this their town. His name was Yanga, and so eventually this town now is called Yanga. I don't know if it's a town or a city.
It's a town now, but there's also a bigger municipality. But when you look it up on Google Maps, you can look up Yanga, and it'll show this. Maybe it's Yanga. I don't know how it's pronounced.
I mean, it's surrounded by beautiful scenery. Just coming here from the Veracruz airport will take you like an hour and a half to get here. But man, beautiful scenery. This place also was called Palenque, like the Palenque you've seen in Cartagena. But there's a big difference, obviously infrastructure-wise. The inhabitants look a little bit different from this guy right here, which poses a question: are the descendants of the Yanga village still here, and do they look differently? So that's what we're trying to figure out. I'm hoping to see if I can probably bump into someone that's willing to talk to see whether or not hey, yeah, my grandma, my great grandma was super black, or my great grandfather was black, yeah, Afro, you know. I want to maybe that's possible here. Now also there's another statue, so when you look online you'll see this statue. There's another statue. I also want to check that statue out as well. Hola, yo estoy buscando ese. ¿Ellos cambiarlo?
Es más para abajo.
Eso, otro. ¿Cómo se llama el parque? ¿El parque? Para allá.
Más para abajo.
Ok, gracias. Dame uno. Yeah. I found, guys, I can't believe it. I found me Mexicano.
Mexican American citizen. Mi familia está en West Virginia.
Oh, Oh, your family's American.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We trying to figure it out. Okay, we're close, but we're trying to figure it out.
Yo aquí trabajo, acá vivo. Yo soy escritor.
You write books?
Yeah. 11 libros, 11 ejemplares de libros.
You have 11 books?
11. El conformismo me hizo vivir acá muy bonito. Es una vida muy de paz, de tranquilidad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No me gusta la ciudad para nada.
He doesn't like bigger cities. He likes living he likes living in smaller towns. He finds a lot of peace here. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool, man. What's your name, man?
Brian Brown Johnson.
Brian Brown Johnson. It was nice. Yeah, that's if I don't know American name, if I heard one. All right, my brother. Are you the only black guy here?
Realmente aquí hay un sitio donde están mucha gente de raza negra, pero ya se está perdiendo un poco el...
¿Cuántos negros aquí? ¿Tú? How many brothers and sisters here?
El original aquí negro soy solo yo.
Okay.
Only me. La mayor parte de las personas acá vienen de la raza negra.
So most of the people here in this area have probably came from the black race, probably a mixture of indigenous and Spanish people, but a lot of them are not familiar with their background. But he's black though. I just saw that. Yeah, you black.
Okay. De hecho, en mis libros, con mi sabiduría, la primera humanidad que hubo aquí en la tierra que existió, todo el ser humano viene de la raza negra. Todos. Y en el transcurso del tiempo, toda la humanidad va a volver a ser negros. Se llama Mente Abierta, buscando mi propio yo, el realismo de la vida. Descúbrete, encuéntrate tú mismo.
Get his WhatsApp number, and he says he's very seldomly touches bases on technology. Guys, I'll just do a little walk around so you can see some of the town, more than just the statue. There's another statue further this way, so we're gonna walk with our newfound friend, Mr. Johnson, Chad Johnson, and pretty much see what they have available here.
Hey, what's up?
That's a long story. You gotta be Venezolano to know that. ¿Tu novia? ¿Tú eres novia? No? I mean, we get to see the perspective of a brother actually living in a town, so that's kind of cool. He's fully integrated into this particular town. Nowhere he can go without people not knowing who he is, so that's kind of interesting as well. I got some food here. That's nice. ¿Qué es el centro comercial?
Free market.
What you like to eat here? ¿Qué comes aquí? Let's see what you like to eat, man. ¿Qué comida tiene aquí, mo? Duele rica.
Cabeza, barbacoa de cabeza.
Oh, okay, so it's like a barbecue of head. ¿Qué es este? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Are you hungry?
No, I just wanted to see how the place was. So you still speak good English, man? You were born here?
Yo me vine acá con mi tía. Yeah.
Okay, so this guy was born in the United States, so we're getting the picture now. All right, but he came here when he was 5. His auntie was actually married to a Mexican man, so that's how he grew up living here. And everybody knows this guy, man. There's a lot of people who are watching here are trying to integrate into different cultures, probably leaving American culture, moving into South America, Central America, and want to know how it is like for people. As you can see, this man is loved here. People are always saying, hey, what's up? And so I feel like that's a good sign. People treat you how you treat them, you know? You're a nice guy, they're gonna treat you nice, you know? You've been living here a long time. ¿Dónde está tu hijo, tu esposa?
No, I don't have it, man.
You don't have?
No me permiten tener tanto compromiso en mi vida.
Basically, he was saying he can't have a lot of commitment to his life.
Porque a mí no me permiten tener tanto compromiso ni tener la tecnología en la mano, porque tengo comunicación espiritual.
hay, ya entiendes.
Yeah. Sí, tengo que atender a los mensajes espirituales.
Sí.
Y por eso no puedo, por eso tengo que estar libre.
Pero yo tengo que preguntar. Si las mujeres te quieren a ti, did the women want you here?
Okay, si las mujeres me quieren a mí,
sí.
Han habido muchas, pero no acepto yo la.
Okay, so there's a lot of women that wanted him. ¿Y no problema con el color?
No, nothing, it's no problem.
No problem with your skin tone?
No.
All right, so we got that out of the way. I know that was gonna be something.
Yeah, a lot of women here. I like black women, black men.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See?
Yes.
Okay, yo mueven aquí ahora, yo aquí.
En agosto.
And so in August, guys, there is a carnival they have here where a lot of Afro communities come here.
Yeah.
Hey, but they frutar.
Ya, en el carnaval de agosto de aquí.
¿Dónde? ¿Aquí?
Aquí en Yanga.
¿Y Yanga? ¿Cómo la gente hacen? ¿Qué hacen la gente aquí?
A bailar, a gozar fiestas.
Ah, there it is, guys. Huge. And it's in front of a huger sign that says Yanga. It's a very beautiful testament to the African inhabitants that were living in Mexico. We are in Mexico, guys. Just want to put that in perspective. If you're Mexican and you didn't know this, type down, I never knew. But here is your proof right here. This huge monument. It's not here for no reason. And let's check out if we can decipher some of the paintings behind the monument as well. I love how the government has kept this statue in really good shape. Check it out, guys. Oh, man. Here it is. The dude is colossal. I love the fact that he has a sugar cane in his hand, this coming out of the whole sugar farm and this breaking free, an Angolan man making it here all the way in Mexico and making a difference. Interesting. Okay, so I just wanted to see if we can showcase the story here. Basically, this is a mural that depicts basically the Africans' history here in Mexico, especially in the Yanga town right here. So this is the slaves right here coming on boats. And it's interesting choice. They put the Olmec heads here. These are the Olmec heads. All right, just in case you're wondering, it's here. They painted here, not me. All right. This is machinery they were using to squeeze all the sugarcane juice out. All right, these are the slaves right here. This is their struggle. Here we go. Coming down from this area right here. They're moving, just trying to make it. So it seems to be like some form of fight right here. And there's another story here. All right, this part was hard for me to understand, but I finally got it. So when the slaves broke free, right, they would stay in this area of Yanga, right? And what they would do to make a living is ransack supplies that were heading to Mexico City. So they would come here and take things and you see what they were doing. Interesting touch. I want to know who actually took the time to paint this. They also left some Easter eggs here, so that's very interesting. And so they would take the supplies, I guess free the horses, and here now this is their village coming back to their town. The village, this is how it would look. All right, this forming their own village. Look like she's doing somebody's hair or something, fishing abundantly. And then we have this people just having a good time in the water, enjoying their time and just a joyous celebration. And then you have here, okay, you get to this part of the history of Yanga.
The song La Bamba, if you look it up, was actually used by these people, the slaves here, to harass the government in Mexico City to give them their freedom.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. So we all know that song, but didn't know that history.
So we are in Puerto Escondido Actually, we're between Puerto Escondido, that's on the coast of Mexico, Pacific side, and we're heading to Chacahua, which is known to be a area where we can actually find Afro-Mexican descendants. And so I am super hyped. I feel like finally, after so many days, it's been how many days, man? 2 weeks. 2 weeks of us looking for the information. We finally got it, so I'm super hyped. Hit that like button for our determination, just to give you the information, just to try to give the whole world the information. Hit that like button, greatly appreciate it, man. Anyways, let's head to the area we've been looking for. We finally made it to Chacahua Lagoon. So basically, guys, we have to catch a boat across this lagoon right here and get to the town. Just give you a perspective how we're gonna get there. We're currently here in Zapotalito area right here. We have to catch a boat here, and this boat is actually gonna take us like 40 minutes or so, cross this lagoon, over this small canal area, and then we'll go right here. All right, guys, so here we go. Shout out to the Chicago Bulls in the building. Let's go. Try to get a front eye view of what's going on. This is a beautiful lagoon. If you're wondering, a lot of people come out here just for a tour of the different islands they have in this lagoon. So it's a very interesting place to come visit. All right, guys, so we've been on the boat for at least a good 10 minutes. And now we're about to go through this canal area right here. It's gonna be a really long stretch, but you get to see more of the mangrove. So this is not such a bad tour. Here we go as we enter into the canal area. Check it out. Definitely worth taking the tour to just see the mangroves and islands. And then if you're heading to see the Afro-Mexicans, that's not a bad deal. Interesting how we gotta go through all this just to see them. I know they're all over the Pacific coast of Mexico, but just to come to this town, we gotta go through all of this. ¿Qué tipo de comida? What type of food they have here?
Aquí hay robalos, camarones, barcos, muchos venados, iguanas.
Okay, so they got iguanas, they got robalos, which I think is salmon or carp.
Camarones.
Shrimp here.
Adelante hay una isla que no hay acceso terrestre, únicamente en bote.
¿Gente vive allá?
Sí, alrededor de 100, 120 personas.
Around 120 people live on that island. It's pretty much a boat island. This is the island he was talking about. ¿Cómo se llama?
El Corral.
El Corral. Okay. ¿Escuela?
Escuelas, internet, salud, muchos servicios aquí en la isla.
What's that? Look like an Indian with a sword in his hand, and now it's getting like Halloweenish over here. Interesting. Oh, look at that mural right there of an African woman. Oh, that looks like an African woman. Oh, okay. I think we were on the right spot. ¿Dónde estás?
De este lado es Chacahua, donde está la isla de los...
Okay. We just seen a woman's restaurant. She, from the far, she looked like she was Afro-Mexican. So, yes, fingers crossed. We're gonna go to that restaurant where we saw that mural in the boat and investigate there. But I can see immediately why people would come to stay here. It's just a calm, chill vibe here. Okay guys, so this looks like some form of hotel / restaurant here, but this is where I think I saw the mural, so let me check out the mural real quick. All right, it's a beautiful mural here, but this is what I was seeing when I was driving through. Hola, ¿es esto? ¿Cómo estás, amor? Ay, yo vine aquí para hacer una video especial. Yo estoy buscando afro-descendientes mexicanos. Oh my God! What? Can I give you a hug? Oh my God! Oh my, ¿esa es tu empresa? ¿Tú?
Sí.
¿Cómo se llama ese restaurante? What's the name of this restaurant?
Samar.
¿Tu nombre?
Licha.
Licha. ¿Y cuánto tiempo tú tienes ese empresa?
Ya hace muchos años.
Muchos años.
Ese vieja aquí.
No, amor, como la 30, ¿ah?
60.
¡Ah, 60! No, amor.
Los negros aguantamos mucho.
¿Tú vives aquí todo tu tiempo, tu vida?
Sí.
¿Tu familia en esa tierra por cuántos años? ¿100 años?
Los abuelos, los papás, los tatarabuelos.
So like really all her family, this is her island right here. ¿Y qué tienen aquí? ¿Qué está haciendo?
Estoy arreglando pescado. Guachinango.
Ok. Yo voy a comer hoy aquí, ¿ok?
Guachinango.
Ok. Yo quiero conocer más a afrodescendientes.
Afrodescendientes.
Aquí. ¿Tú conoces a alguien que pueda?
Aquí estamos varios negritos. Vivimos muchos negritos aquí. Sí.
¿Dónde yo encuentro? ¿Solo caminando?
Todo el pueblo hay muchos negritos.
Ok.
Afromexicanos.
Ok, yes. Qué bueno. No more. Yo fui a muchos lugares para encontrar, pero es muy difícil por mí. Yo fui al Veracruz, no lo ven. Yo fui a Yanga.
Empieza de Puerto Escondido, Río Grande, de Cerro Hermoso, Zapotalito, Chacagua, El Azufre, Charco Redondo, Pinotepa, Collante, Morelos.
Todo allá.
Corralero.
En el Pacífico.
Toda la costa aquí.
Bueno.
La costa chica en la orilla de mar.
Ok.
Corralero hicimos una película que se llama La Negrada.
Tú no eres mexicana, ¿verdad? ¿De dónde vienes, negra?
Hasta que trabajas, negro. ¿Y esto?
No es para ti.
¿Y entonces?
Entonces nada, no es para ti, se acabó.
Por negra me desprecias, no desprecies mi color, que entre perlas y diamantes esta negra es la mejor. Ay, ay, ay.
Oh, tú eres la estrella.
¿Dónde vienes tú?
Miami, Florida. Sí, por eso.
Sí, aquí estamos los negritos perdidos, olvidados.
No, ahora, no, ¿cómo no está perdido?
Mira, sí, pero dicen que no saben que existimos nosotros aquí los negritos.
Sí, hay muchos no saben, por eso yo vengo aquí. Yo voy a comer aquí, ¿ok? Let me get una grande pescado, ¿ok? I want a big fish.
Gracias.
Nosotros vamos a caminar un poco para conocer más gente, ¿ok? Okay, so she has some fish, seafood. We're gonna come try when we come back. Okay, we're guessing, okay? And this is her restaurant, so you already know, guys. When you come here, you gotta eat here, all right? Come see her. She's the first we met here, and she was so opening to talk about her her life and the things she's done. So there's a mural she wants to check out. Right here. Oh, wow! Wow! ¿Quién hace este? Muy bonita. Wow. Very beautiful, guys. Wow. They did a wonderful job. I love how this restaurant's in really good shape. Oh, man. Yeah. Bonita. Just to meet her, and she was saying how her great-grandfathers, this is the line of her great-grandfathers. This really helps me understand, like, yeah, that we're in the right spot, because there are Afro-Mexicans who are basically like first generation or second generation, like their family came from Honduras or something like that. This is different. Okay, so I'm just walking around and I noticed that there's pictures on people's homes, like this picture right here, and then there's another picture right here. So I'm gonna see if I can talk to the locals here. They can tell me more about the place. Hola. ¿Esa es tu familia?
No.
Okay. ¿Quién es ellos? No sé, tú vives aquí. Yo vengo aquí para hacer un video de los afrodescendientes. No sé, ¿ustedes? ¿Sí o no? ¿Afrodescendientes? ¿Afromexicanos? ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Okay, okay. Bueno, so we have some Afro-Mexicanos. ¿Y cuánto tiempo tu familia vive aquí en ese pueblo? 60, 70 years. ¿Ustedes tienen agua aquí?
¿Agua?
Sí.
Pozo de agua.
Dame 2 botellas.
Ah, no, para beber. No tenemos botellas.
Oh, okay. ¿Es una empresa aquí o no?
No.
Es un casa.
Ajá.
Oh, I'm just walking into people's homes. I'm sorry, okay. This is interesting how we invaded someone's house. Huh? Mamá.
Sí.
Ah, está joven. ¿Cómo? Yo pensé que esa es tu hermana.
No.
That's her daughter, yo. Todo ese tiempo. Vos estás joven.
Muy joven.
She's young. 35 seguidoras. Ustedes van a ser famosas. ¿Cómo se llama?
El patrón. Yo, Olivia.
¿Olivia?
Lisis.
Ajá, Lisis. Lisis, TikTok. Blah, blah, blah. Ok, entonces hay más gente allá, ¿eh? Ok, bueno. Muy bueno para conocer a ustedes.
Restaurante y cabañas Isis.
Ok, ellos van bien aquí.
En Lagunas de Chacahua.
¿Qué tipo de comida?
Pescado, camarón, pulpo,
All right.
todo lo que es un poco de marisco.
Okay, so these guys gonna have some food. If you're coming here and want to eat some food, look for her too. Okay, all right, ciao. Really beautiful town.
Yeah.
Very peaceful. It's a surf town.
I saw surfboards here, but I'm thinking, so once you get past that barrier there, that's the ocean. There's some waves out there, but on the lagoon, nothing.
We're at another place right here. This is a common theme. Seems like the locals offer food to all the traveling tourists here. ¿Cómo estás? So we found another group of Afro-Mexicans, and this is their business right here, but it's closed right now. ¿Cómo estás, todo mundo? ¿Cómo se llama mi reina?
Yo me llamo María Luisa.
Ok, ¿cuántos años tu familia vive aquí?
Yo tengo 52.
52, como la 30, baby. She said she's 52. It's like, no, but like really, she got the 30 looking going on. Bueno, yo quiero conocer cultura de los afro-mexicanas. Y como qué comida ustedes te gusta comer, música, todo eso.
Me gusta comer el pescado.
She likes to eat fish. ¿Y la música?
La cumbia.
¿Ah?
Pura cumbia.
Bumbia. ¿Es un afro-mexicana música? ¿Bumbia?
Mis abuelos que venían, que los traían, los que traían a los afroamericanos, los traían donde venían antes, que los traían así como amarrados, como esclavos. Mis abuelos llegaron allá a Collante y de ahí vengo yo, la dependencia de ahí es mía. De los meros afroamericanos. Porque mi abuela era india y ya mi abuelo era afro.
De América.
Llegaron ellos a Collante. Ajá, llegó ahí los bajaron porque ellos trabajaban en esos barcos así.
Pero ¿dónde él llegó?
Los traían como trabajadores, los traían a ellos, pues antes que los traían así.
De África.
Ajá, puro de África.
We're gonna check out some of the music. This is the type of music that they listen to. Alright. Okay. ¿Y cómo bailar de ese?
Ahora relaja este. Ahora dile cómo bailana.
¿Cómo bailar? No sé.
Así.
Ok, vamos a ver.
Así.
I'm happy I came to meet you guys, okay? Okay, nice to meet you. Okay.
My name is Benny.
Bernie?
You?
My name is Leon. Oh, you speak English? Okay.
No mucho.
No mucho, okay.
Poquito.
How you learn English? ¿Aquí mucha gente?
Sí.
¿Por cuántos años vive aquí?
¿Yo? 60 años.
Aquí en esa tierra.
Sí. Yo nací aquí, quitar el monte.
So he's taking some weeds
limpiar.
Sí.
Tú dejas esto muy feo.
Yeah.
Restaurante.
So he said if you leave these here, this will really take over the whole look of the restaurant. So he's just keeping the upkeep here. ¿Y tú cómo tú vives aquí? Es muy bueno.
Sí. Muy bueno. Tomar agua.
Toma agua.
No tomar cerveza.
Oh, tú.
No licores.
Para eso está flaco y muy fuerte. Sí. Sí.
Mira.
Dame ver. Sí. ¿Cuántos años tu familia vivía aquí en esa tierra? ¿Como 200 años?
No, como 80 años.
80 años. Antes de aquí, ¿dónde?
Mi abuela Collantes. Mi papá Collantes. Mi abuelo también. Todos Collantes. Pero ellos, cuando mi padre es pequeño, se viene a vivir aquí. Y él crece. Aquí se hace de novio con mi madre. Y ya vine para Chacahua yo.
¿Tu madre afro también?
Sí, mexicana.
Mexicana.
Sí.
Okay.
Todos mexicanos. No hay gringos.
No gringo.
No me gusta gringos.
Yo soy gringo o no sé.
No, no eres gringo. No me gustan gringos negros.
Yo soy gringo negro.
Ok, aquí es una reserva, un parque nacional. Hay 7 poblaciones que están dentro de esta zona que son descendentes afromexicanos, como es Zapotalito, Cerro Hermoso, El Corral, Chacahua, El Azufre, El Charco Redondo, y todas esas zonas son personas morenas.
Okay, bueno, okay. There's an area called Charco Redondo, so I said the name wrong, that basically you'll find a lot more concentration of African descendants, and like the lady mentioned before, they are a little bit more darker in tone. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but that woman she reminded me similar to women I've seen in Australia, like Aboriginals as well. So there's so many different connections to talk. Basically what I'm gathering here, everybody uses the word descendants because their family was mixed with other races. Most of these guys in this village were mixed with a indigenous race. So that's why they have properties of Africans, but they have own indigenous properties as well. But I want to say this, I feel like that wasn't something recent happening. It's been happening for hundreds of years. All right, in the beginning of the video we saw statues of the Olmec, and needless to say, I feel like before there was too much classifications on what someone looks like, there were just tribes of people that looked differently. Not everyone in the tribe looking. I think that's something that we need to investigate a little bit more on. All right, guys, so we found some more afro-descendant descendants.
Descendiente africano.
Okay, ¿cuántos años tu familia vive aquí? How long your family been living here?
My grandfather, maybe 100 years.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe. My history is long. They come in the one boat. My grandfather said they come in one boat. There's the many people here, the boat.
En tu familia, ¿quién es afro?
Mi papá.
Tu papá.
Mi papá
Okay.
es afrodescendiente. Se dice que nuestra raíz es de Senegal.
Sí.
Gran parte de Senegal.
Okay, ¿cómo es tu vida aquí?
Feliz. Feliz.
Porque hay mucho surf.
Sí, tenemos buena ola. Nuestro trabajo es pura felicidad, conocer buena gente, ser amable, chicas.
¿Qué pasa con las chicas? Mira, mira ella.
Sí, brother. Buena onda, mi nombre es Omar.
¿Qué es este Omar?
Este es mi lugar donde yo duermo y estas son mis tablas que yo rento.
Let me ver. Okay, so we're gonna check out some of his business, you know, to promote his business. So we're actually in front in the beach area right here, and I'm gonna show you the waves. There's a lot of foreigners here. This is like one of those kept secrets for a lot of foreigners to just be off the grid and just enjoy the good waves here, okay? So they get the waves to themselves, as opposed to, it's really good waves here, huh?
Yeah, here, yeah. Now it's más o menos, pero es maybe 3 days more, it's long.
Okay.
Estas son mis tablas para rentar y surf lesson es mi dedicación.
Okay, nice.
Trabajo.
How much do you rent your boards for?
For our 150.
100. Okay, for
hour.
150 pesos.
Yeah.
Okay.
For hour.
Nice. How long you been surfing?
25 años haciendo surf aquí en Chacahua toda mi vida.
Okay, muchos turistas aquí. ¿Cuánto tiempo está pasando?
Ahora un poco de problemas con la pandemia, pero 2 años antes teníamos turismo cada 3-4 meses, mucho turismo, mucho trabajo. Ahorita estamos retomando de nuevo, haciendo trabajos otra vez.
Alright guys, so if you are trying to just catch the wave and enjoy your time, Palapa Clarissa, cuando guste venir, buena vibra. Yo! Alright guys, so now we're walking through the village. You can see some more dope murals of black women around here. ¿Cómo estás? Nice to meet you. Oh, ¿cómo estás? Yeah, nice to meet you. Okay, ¿cómo estás? This is the father, the one we just saw, the surf dude. Okay.
Maestro.
Oh, sí, buena gente.
Cuando tú quieras, ven con nosotros, güey.
Okay, thank you. All right. Afro-Mexicana? Okay, wow. This town just serves the surfers here. Like the man said earlier, they used to have a lot. 2 years ago, they had a thriving economy helping out the tourism here. It slowed down a little bit. But I think I was talking to my boy. He was telling me how this place is pretty much self-sufficient.
All right, it seems pretty self-sufficient just because, you know, a lot of these communities, they eat fish, and you see them catching the fish right out there. You see the boats, you see all that. You see even the lagoon has fish jumping out of the water. And you get the ocean as well. Community size, as long as the fishermen are good, they always gonna eat.
Yeah, but I heard that some of the fish have been going away when the other tourism areas have increased.
Yeah.
Fishing has stopped a little bit slowly in this area. ¿Cuánto more?
10 pesos.
Okay, one moment. All right, guys, so I got some lemon ice cream. It's like an icy, real cold. Really good, okay? La Chosa. You gotta come here and come get La Chosa ice cream, okay? Cool. Ciao, amor. Okay.
Vaya bien, primo.
Okay, yeah. All right, guys, so we're back. And mi reina tiene muchas cosas aquí. ¿Esa puede ser qué? ¿Un sopa? O...
Sopa de calabaza.
Hey guys, this is the food right here. What I'm really interested in is how she prepares her rice and then the seasoning she did for the to the fish. All right, let me try some of this rice right here. Very moist rice. Try this fish. Fish is well seasoned. La tortilla.
Esto no existe en México.
Oh, all right, okay. The fish in the tortilla, like a wrap, and then you eat it that way. We are leaving, and I just want to say bye to mi reina, okay? All right, muchas gracias por el bella comida. Oh my gosh, muy alegre para conocer a ti.
Mira, otra amiguita.
Ella, ¿está bien?
Sí, morena, ¿de verdad? Sí.
Where are you from?
Alemania. Alemania. Germany.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were since Afro-Mexican. I thought you were Afro-Mexican too.
No, Afro-German.
Afro-German.
Country in Africa. Cameroon.
Seems like we have another adventure at hand, huh?
Yeah.
We got to go to Germany now.
All right. Ich habe wohnen in Stuttgart.
Oh, in Stuttgart.
Ja.
Wir sind aus Freiburg.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
You speaking Germany over there?
Yeah, man.
Is that German? you German, man?
Nah, bro. No.
Oh, that's why he's called Tay International. Yo regreso aquí por 10 meses, ¿ok?
10 meses.
Prepárate mi cama, ¿ok? ¿Ok?
Okay, adiós.
Bye, babe. Okay. Okay. ¿Cómo se llama otra vez? Ricardo, buena conozca a ustedes. Ah, wow. Okay, mi hermano. Hey guys, thanks for watching. On the way, we're headed to Germany to find out about the Afro-German. I didn't even know that's a thing. All right, guys. Anyways, thanks for watching. More on the way. If you want me to go to another country, just comment down below what country I need to go to. Where are the Afro people? Where they at? We found them in Mexico. Let's go find them around the world. Take it with me. But before I leave, I got to remind you to always stay live in the middle of Mexico. Let's having a good time, enjoying ourselves, man. That's what's all about travel, exploring, learning from one another. I feel alive, yo.
Peace to the community. Peace to the community. You already know the vibe. If you are a part of the community, welcome back. If you are new to the community, you are welcomed here. You already know, drop your likes and subscribe to the channel. We are now in the phase 3 of One Community. So I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes work. I have been creating a lot of private content for all the members. I will have membership things going on here. It will be free tutorials, different things like that will be going on for the people that are inside the different things with search engine, you know what I mean, with the optimization, the algorithms and different things and questions that people have asked me so many times that I've given out for free all the time. Online, you know what I'm saying? I'm still going to do the same things on my channel. Here, you can always learn. We're not just here to cover topics. We actually are here to get to the crux of matters. I'm actually here to help and make a difference, not to just be buddy-buddy with anyone, okay? So phase 1, phase 2, we went through phase 3. Before phase 2, we trigger the whole system to see who was really a part of our system. So a lot of people have shown themselves to not be true to our system, all right? Understand that everything that happen around here, I have triggered it, and I respond to nothing. I am only saying things that I could have been said. Okay, so everything is tactical, everything is strategic. Now we are in phase 2 of the mods. See, everything is strategic, man. Everything is that, man. If you go to the description of this channel, see that this is a research page, and I'm doing research every day. I'm researching how people act. You know what I mean? I came in this world, I showed everybody love. Okay, they say it's not that, right? You can't show everybody love. It's war in the world, right? Okay, so from the first time everyone met me, I showed everybody love and made it not about me. No one had gave me nothing or did anything for me. I didn't ask anybody for anything. And somehow, some way, I just wanted to see how long would it take before people try to shoot me when I'm not trying to do anything but help everyone when no one's trying to help everyone. And that was achieved. But you also have to dictate how that goes as well. You just don't let things happen to you. You dictate how they go so you trigger them. See what I'm saying? So you got to think strategic, right? All right, cool. Now in the mod phase 1 of the mods, everybody I made mods, okay? Mad people was hating on the channel, doing mad stuff, weird stuff on the channel from before. And I still allowed them to be mods. Imagine that. See how that went? All right, but now we're in phase 2 of the mod stage. Okay, so that means that not just people that just get wrenches. Nah, come around, do the right things, comment, talk real things, be supportive, and that's why you get that. We just don't need anybody in our community. That's why our community is dying right now. So understand that that was a strategy. Okay, so if you don't have a wrench, you probably wasn't around for a while, and I don't know who to trust. And we don't know who to trust in our community. That's why I'm covering the topics I cover. I'm talking about real stuff. I'm not talking about jokey business. I'm talking about real things. Things that's going to help us. Things that's going to bring awareness. Okay. Figuring out other ways that I can highlight everybody. Okay. Support you. Share you. Do everything that I have to do to help you to grow. Because I'm growing already and I'm growing on multiple channels. And I've been doing that. That was my plan. And I'm achieving all my plans as I go. But one of my plans was to help everybody to lift as I lift. And not just here with this. This was the ground following. Now I've been backed up from this because I've been putting the final touches on my album. You know what I mean? Getting the other features that I'm featuring, artists that you love, that's going to be on my album. I knocked out another joint the other day. So, you know what I mean? My album's crazy. You know what I mean? So this is going to lift my album. This is going to lift all the channels. I've created 35 YouTube channels, right? I got 3 monetized YouTube channels, right? I'm about to monetize all 35 of them, right? Soon as I drop my music, bang. You see what I'm saying? And then the real people that stayed down with me, ride or died with me, I'm going to make sure that y'all channels lift to beyond whatever you think that your channel could lift to. You hear me? I'll make sure of that. I'll make sure when I get to every place, when I go back to Hot 97, when I go back to Shade 45, when I go back to all these radio stations, 106 in Cali, when I go to all of these stations in Philly, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to be shouting this out. I'm going to do this. I'm not a regular person. You're not a regular person. So just don't look at me regular because I don't look at you regular. I look at you in your full potential. Y'all look at me as a simple guy that just came to show love. Yeah, I am. That's all I am, really. Yeah. But we got to look deeper. We got to think bigger. You know what I'm saying? We have to think bigger. Trust me, I didn't make it out of a war in my whole life, okay, to get stumbled or anything here. Stop. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Let's be honest, man. So it's a lot of stuff going on. We got to make sure that we protecting our women. Yeah. It's been a lot of stuff going on, man. Everything that happened on behind the scenes is what you've seen in front of the scenes when I actually told these people that I will send them police to their crib to go get them people. I don't know where their crib is at, but I know that I will leak those audios and send them to where they need to be because I told those people to get help. And anybody that wants to watch a person parade around and not go get help and joke like it's a joke and reshare and stream, that's not a joke to me. I've been looking at person's videos way off my videos, off my stream long time ago and asked that person to remove me from their streams as well. You see? But this is how this game is played. The game is played very shadily. Okay? Very shadily. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things happen, and also those things were triggered. I seen a lot of traitorous actions going on from the jump around me. I allowed those people to keep moving until they couldn't move anymore because I stopped them from moving. And that's how that one went. I won't be threatened by anyone. I won't be threatened by no terroristic threats about police and how y'all gonna lock me up and all of that because of what I said. I stand by everything I've said. How about that? You could tell the rallies that. Tell the federales that. I don't care. I do not care The spirit told me don't move. Go to jail if you mean it. Die if you mean it. And I'm ready to do both things because I've been ready to do both things my whole goddamn life. You cannot threaten me with that. Try again. Play around, you'll be exposed. End of story. Not playing games, and you will bring down the same thing that you told me to stay away from and you tried to save. That's the thing you're going to actually bring down, trying to be a tough hero, because a hero is more than a sandwich. Okay? Yo, man, just stay away from that thing over there, man. That's what you going to tear down, because once I release that video, I will prove the fact of who you are. So you don't play with me. Okay? And for the next one, the ones that's running around here acting like they support women, but then you battering a woman behind the scenes, okay? You're messaging a woman behind the scenes. You're calling a women all kinds of names, okay? You're changing your pictures to women and all of that. You see the type of stuff y'all doing? That weirdo stuff y'all doing? I see it. None of you people like that support women. You do not. You do not. Okay? The way you support a drug addict is by getting them the goddamn help. Not sitting around, not fucking with them, not having sex with them, not doing none of that. Okay? You don't condone nothing. You tell them go get help. That's what you do. Okay? You document what they say to you so that you can show it back to them to show them the reality of themselves. And that's what I did because I know all the steps because I sold drugs my whole goddamn life. And nobody gonna pull the wool over my eyes. So that's how that goes. That's how that goes. There's no spinning this. All y'all would do is make this go down a darker chute. That's it, son. That's it. Y'all are going to look bad out here. Y'all are going to look very, very bad. And that don't make sense for you. I'm telling you that. I am telling you that. Okay? My mother raised me right, strong, black woman. I don't care what nobody said. And she ain't never told me to back down from any of you. She never told me that. She never did. She never did. We will have camaraderie. We will have unity. We will understand that our Afro-Latinos, Afro-Latinas, our Africans, diaspora, America, Africa, everywhere around the world, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to understand that there's some unity to us. We're going to understand that we're going to bring some oneness. I have a very, very special video that I'm going to be, I'm putting it together right now, but I recorded it maybe like last month or so, man, about the Tainos in El Barrio, man. Dope, man. Got some great brothers and sisters coming out and talking, man. Very, very big people in the community, big people within the culture. You know what I mean? Taino culture. If you know the Tainos, do a little research, man. So it's just us getting connected with all our brothers and sisters, understanding that there is a oneness to us. You know what I mean? I think a lot of time Latinos and Latinas identify with a geographical location and sometimes not the genealogy of stuff, and that we all come from one thing. You know what I'm saying? We all come from one person and we all come from one thing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's why it's always a lot of similarities and in between Black and Latino or Latin people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of time the spirituality, and it's a lot of connections between us. Yeah, so I'm not for anybody that want to separate that. You know what I'm saying? I'm into the Latinos and the Latinas that be like, nah, man, we all one people. I'm Black. I'm Black too, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Part of it, the N. I don't like to say the N word. I'm sorry. Because, you know, I'm just trying to change my whole mind. You know what I mean? Just growing up in my mind. You know, it's a lot. But, you know, you got to unwash your mind from the brainwash. You got to dry it off. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stop it every time I say things like that. If I say the B word just casually, sometimes I'll be like, I'll be trying to stop saying it just for casual things. Like, yo, I come up in this. You know what I'm saying? I'm up in this. So I'll be trying to stop certain words, man, because, you know, it's just, to me, it just dictates a feeling. You know what I mean? And I know that I'm growing because, you know, I've been at this place where I'm at probably for like a year or so now. But I know that I'm growing because even when I hear like certain words like the N word or the B word in my music, sometimes I feel kind of like uneasy. And I never felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes when I'm around certain things, but that was the music and I didn't really care. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes now I think about that, I'm like, So, I know that I don't want to write no N's and really no B's and no music. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm describing something else, I'm saying it to be descriptive. But yeah, man. You think about Mexicans, you don't think about Black Mexicans, right? I know being outside and everywhere I've been, you know what I'm saying, I never saw Black Mexicans. But I understand the history. I've done a lot of the history. I understand the history between this America right now and Mexico, and how well incorporated Mexico is into even their songs they wrote. You know what I mean? When you listen to the American songs, then they talk about a lot of different things in Mexican history, in the American history. Montezuma, and then they talk about even to Morocco, to the lands of Tripoli, and these songs like the Star Spangled Banner, and those songs that you sang, the Pledge Allegiance to the Flag. Those, yes, they got ones that have Mexico. Google them. Google the ones that the United States have with Mexico incorporated into it, and see what they're talking about why they incorporated Mexico into these songs and what they're talking about. Because these songs are about their triumph. These songs are about their conquest. These songs like the Pledge Allegiance to the Flag and all these, they're songs based on what they were doing. It's not no thing we just singing. No, it's based on what they were actually doing. It's the actual recorded history of the actions of the time, what they was doing and all of that. How they was making the treaties with Morocco, and when this was owned by Morocco's soil and all type of stuff. That's why America has a treaty with Morocco, because American soil was Moroccan soil at one point. Did you know that? American soil was Moroccan soil, and that's why America also has a deal with Morocco for the ownership of America. But at first they just said that they was going to use it here, and it was supposed to be a business kind of thing, like a bartering, like a business thing. And then they flipped it, enslaved the people, and went rogue. There was treaties, bro. What are you talking about? The people that came here came from England, came from the Queen. They even flipped on the Queen, but you can't really flip on the Queen, but they tried to flip on the Queen. They tried to flip on the Queen. That's what was going on. They wanted the land for themselves. They tried to flip on the Queen, period. That's what happened over there. Boom. But over here was owned by Morocco, Moroccan soil. So at Morocco, Africa owned America. This was Moroccan soil. Google if America has a treaty with Morocco or not. And what did President Obama come and do with the indigenous laws and all of these things? Go into the indigenous laws of America. Go into that treaty of the indigenous peoples of America and understand why you are indigenous to America too. Been here, son. We've been here. Just Google it. I Google it too. If you want me to. I Google it. Look. America. Treaty. Google it for you. America Treaty. America Treaty with Morocco. See? The Moroccan American treaty. Son, they've been. Son, look, in December 1777, the Moroccan Sultan, they things start 1776. July 4th, 1776 is their Independence Day. Says it on the bills, man. Open up some money if you have money. Pull out some money, bro. 1776, man. July 4th is day independence. Come out party. George Washington. Wichita, actually, because that came from the Wichita tribe. It wasn't a Washington. That was nobody's name. That was from the Wichita peoples that was here. Washington. That's where that comes from. The name even comes from the people. The name he took. What are you talking about? I don't even know it's crazy, son. People be wanting to talk to me and don't know no history, bro. No history. Talking about some shit that happened 3 years ago and ain't going nowhere else. Stop, bro. Channels is a dud. Trust me, bro. Go out your head. Tell me. Start talking to me about something. Just like I'm talking to you out my head right now. I'm not reading nothing. I know these things. Come on, man. Grow up. Can I bring down what we build, man? Can I bring down what the Most High build? Can I bring down what the ancestors build? Can I do that? It's too good. We came in here showing all you people love. And that's what you have to do. We have to show love. Because guess what? Morocco did with America. Showed them love. And guess what that got them? Look right there. In December 1777, the Moroccan Sultan, Mohammed III, included the United States in a list of countries to which Morocco's ports were open. They opened the ports for America. What are you talking about? Where's Morocco? Where is it? So who owned what? So who was here? Who lived here? The first peoples here was presidents were black people in the Congress of here. They swooped them out too. They came in and swooped them out just like they did the Queen Leleleu out in Hawaii. Yes, the Hawaiian, black Queen of Hawaii. Just like they came there and swindled her out of her land. Not reading nothing to you. I'm talking out of my head. You understand why you come here? This is why you come here. Because these people going to spin you in circles and want to tell you the goddamn gossip. Not a gossip king. Don't know about that. I talk about topics that trigger me, and I think that we need to bring awareness to. That's what I talk about. And occasionally bang on 1-2 ops when they try to step aside and act like they can do that. Because they cannot. In the Matrix or the real world, it will not happen. Not on my watch. You got to do what you got to do. I don't care. I will not be threatened. I will not side. I will not negotiate with terrorists. No, you're doing thievery, traitory, and all that. I'm not negotiating with you. The same way the government says, I will not negotiate with you either. I don't care what you do. Anything you can do can be ditto. That's it. I'll leave you with the word ditto. Times 10. It can be reciprocated times 10. I don't care. This is called America. This is called Earth. It's called life. Who cares? But when we talking about things like this, in December 1776, okay? These people's weird, son. They run around talking about, I told them I was Israelite. When I told them that. You believe this? Boy, these people's weird, man. It's weirdos, man. Listen to this. Tell them talk about this. Tell these people talk about stuff like this. Things that could actually bring awareness to you and make you shut down conversations when you're having it with people. Not all this dumb thing you're talking about people still locked up in jail for 5,800 years. Come on, man. Let's be honest now, man. Let's be honest, man. Come on, man. There's many people that need to go their ass into jail too. Forgot about that part? What happened to those people? What happened to them? Are we just going to talk about the people that's in jail all day? Or are we going to talk about some people that need to get their body inside there because they hurting our children, they hurting us, they hurting our women? What are they doing? That's still happening, right? In your cities, right? This is still happening? Is this still happening? Are people going missing? Is things like that happening? So why is no one covering that? This is what I want to know. Why is no one helping no one to find no children? That's what I want to know, but people have children. What's up? What do we care about? Gossip news? Friendships? We came to the internet to meet friends? That's what we did?
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
In December 1777, the Moroccan Sultan Mohammed III included, that means it was a bigger thing going on already, and they included them in this. Because America just created themselves in 1776. So now they situated themselves as something. Feel me? So now the Sultan does this. Morocco thus but first country whose head of state publicly recognized the newly independent United States. They recognized them. The first country who recognized this shit. Don't play with me, man. Africa. Don't listen to no Columbus story. They told you a lie right there alone. How the fuck this owned by Morocco, but they telling you a story about Columbus and they brought Africans here, bro? What are you talking about? That means Africans was already here. Ruling government was here, situated here. It wasn't no people running around planting corn. What are you talking about? Was it with the Indians? They said it was ruled by Moroccan people. Africa. It was ruled by African peoples. And all of these people around the world are Africans. Just like you, just like me. And we go cut the damn cheese in the damn chase. Because I'm tired of the goddamn story. It's a story. Why you think they doing what they doing in Mexico? Because Mexico is the goddamn secret. Mexico is the secret that unlocks even what we want to see across in the diaspora, even in Africa, even in Egypt. Why you don't think they want us to see that? Egypt predates this. Everything that's here, every temple here, Egypt predates that. But if we start to see what's here, it will start to unlock in our minds that, damn, son, we really wilded out and ran the whole shit. And these people came through like they was cool and flinged it just like how they did to the Hawaiian queen. Go and look what happened. I already posted that months ago. Google it. The Queen of Hawaii. What happened to her? How did she lose her kingdom? How did America get Hawaii to be a part of that? Who did that? It was a black family in power there. What happened there? How did that become a part of America? Hawaii, right? It's a part of America, right? How? Did you think of that? How? You think they just owned it? You think they just ruled it? That's what happened? No, not what happened. It's not what happened. The same shit happened. The Americans was not supposed to do that, bro. Okay? The Mexicans have been here. What are you talking about? They are indigenous to this place, bro. What are you talking about? They're indigenous to this place. We've been bartering, trading, all that shit, running around here doing what they doing. What are you talking about, bro? We was all black, bro. We wasn't on that type of time, son. If you came with some bullshit, that's when we got it rocking. But besides that, respect them lines. Go ahead, man. Do what you doing over there, man. But sometimes it got shaky. You know that. It got shaky. Some people's dictators, some people is those people in history. You know how it be. Sometimes it's like that. But when you go into the Mexican history, you see how much similarity with the Mexican that we have. They're trying to separate the Mexican. They want us to be against the Mexican. No, we got to stand up with the Mexican. The Mexican needs to learn to stand up with us. The Latino and the Latina need to learn to stand up for black issues. And don't look at it as a black issue and I'm Latino or Latina. Look at it as a us issue. Because the black that they talking about is all of us. You are the black people that they're talking about too. And you know that's a true thing because even in the Latin countries, because I'm ingrained in it. Even in Latin countries, you got the negro and the negra. They treat the darker skinned people different. In Jamaica, people getting treated like that too. They bleaching their skin in many islands and all of that. We know that people bleaching their skin, the darker skinned Spanish people, even here in America, is being prejudiced, have prejudices against them from other Latinos or Latinas. Oh, she darker. No, he darker. He not that Spanish or shit like that. I've heard people say stuff like that, and I couldn't understand that shit at all, son. I couldn't. And I was raised around a lot of other kinds of Spanish people, like the darker skinned Spanish people, like Panamanians, you know what I'm saying? Dominicans, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes they be light skinned and sometimes they can be very, very dark skinned. They can be very, very dark like Shaka Zulu, dark skin. Panamanian, you don't know today. Like one guy call him Uncle Theo. I call him Theo. I'd be like, yo, Theo, what up? You Panamanian though, dark skin though. Dark skin. But you wouldn't think he's Spanish until he starts speaking to you. Listen, yeah, I'm telling you Lau and I'm telling you Ross. And then he start talking to you. That's when you understand that he's Panamanian. But you don't know. See, like Mexicans like that I showed y'all on this video here. I never saw Mexicans like that around anywhere in my neighborhood, nothing. I've read, research, and understand how the Mexican culture, like derived and everything, and like it all comes from Afro culture, even the Japan and the samurai, the black samurai, and all of that. Like really like that Renoka Rashidi, bless the ancestor doctor. Yeah, like the African presence around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like really finding that African presence. And you can see that African presence in so many things and so many places and regions around the world. You know what I mean? So I think that this is about understanding what the real history is about. You feel me? If Morocco owned this, how can they tell you a story of Christopher Columbus coming here? And they did what? Brought people here. It was empty. You think the place was empty and they found it? No, they did not. I done told you a story about some other stories. Since they told you a story, I told you a story. The story I told you was one that predated they shit by thousands of years, and that was what of Abu Bakr II, right? I told you the story of Abu Bakr II, who was the predecessor of the Mali king, Mansa Musa. And he made a journey with the 200 ships or whatever the case may be to around the world. And if you know about the Canary Coast and the Canary Currents, only after you sail off the western tip, the first thing I'm going to show y'all that too, because I already got all of these things. I'm going to be going through a breakdown on the Canary Currents and all of that. How when you sail off the western coast of Africa, you know what I mean? The Canary Currents just push you right there to the Americas naturally. And sometimes people get stuck in Americas not knowing how to navigate the Canary Currents, because you got to know how to connect. Like you have to sail down. You know what I'm saying? Like you'd have to sail down onto the bottom of South America, because that's where the Canary Currents go down and they push you out towards Africa and toward the other side towards the east. That's how you get pushed towards the east, because besides that, it's like a funnel. In between America, in between the two Americas and Africa is like a triangle, right? The two Americas on one side, then Africa's right there. So that forms like a little triangle, right? In the middle of that water, it's like a circle. That's how that current goes. It just does a circle right there. So if you sail out in there, you sail to the Americas, sail back to the Africa. Like you could just go like in a circle, like it looks like that. That's how it seems when you look at it off a map. That's how it seems. Not to say that this is exactly what's going to happen when you're in the water. But when you read the research, this is what they say happened exactly too, though. But you could just see how they depict it on the picture. Hold up. Let me just show you better yet. I'll show you better than I can tell you, right? All right, cool. Look, the Canary Currents, right? Canary Current, right? Let's go Canary Currents, right? Yeah, Canary Current, warm and cold. It shows you the warm and cold fronts of the Canary Current, right? And this is how the ocean moves. It's not just some jokey business we dealing with. This is how the ocean moves. This picture right here shows you what the ocean does, where it does it at. See what I'm saying? When you look at this right here, look, let me see if this is, I hope it's going to get clear though. Will it get clear? You see what I'm talking about the circle in between? All right, cool. There you go. See what I'm talking about? Look at the Canary Current, right? Let me make sure y'all getting the screen right. Let me see. Hold on, let me come back real quick and show y'all. Hold up. Come on, my computer moving slow. Hold up. I think it is. Did I press the button? I just want to make sure y'all seeing this. You know what I mean? These are things that I know in my brain, bro. I'll sit back here and teach y'all things, man. These people on here joking on the internet, man. They can never play around with this. Can't teach you nothing. These people ain't teaching you Nathan. They telling you about something you can read right now. Google about a case. That's what they talking about. Some old case. Some old cases. Come on, dog. Twilight Zone. Look at this. This is the Canary Current, man. Okay? These are the things I explain, because I seen some people ran with the thing I done told them. They didn't even take the full story. They done ran with the story and didn't take the full story to understand the Canary Currents, to understand the other part. Even if Abu Bakr did sail off there, which some say, oh, it's a fictional story. Oh, it's not real. But this is what Mansa Musa said. And why Mansa Musa had to lie for. This is what he said to Muhammad Ibn. That's what he said to Muhammad Ibn. So Muhammad was real. He was a real person. Muhammad Khaldun, these people were real people. Okay. So they actually scribed and spoke to Mansa Musa when he made his journey to Mecca. That actually happened. They can say what they want. Mansa Musa was a real person. He's actually the richest person ever. And they made sure, the European powers made sure that no black man, no one man, period, would ever control the power of gold. Because he did. We are the only people that had a golden age. You heard of Stone Age, you heard of Ice Age. Well, think of a golden age. Okay? Okay, then. So we're not going to talk them jokes. Look, listen to what I'm saying to you now. When you look at the canary, so look at the back skull of Africa, right? Because you know Africa look like a head. The horn looks like a nose, and then the back of the skull looks like a head, right? So look at it. It looks like a head when you look at Africa, right? So the back of the head now, right? The back of the head is the western, now lower back head. The lower of the back of the head now, right, is the western coast, right? This is where the old Ghana, where Ghana is now, is not where Ghana used to be before. Mali derived from the ancient Ghana. The Ghanans, right? The Ghanans and the Niger River, right? That borders, the Niger River is what borders this western coast of Africa on that side right there. That's what sparked that civilization over there, is them having a Niger, right? So now right under here where you see canary current under the skull, in the back of the head on the under. See the back of the head under now. You see canary right there. On the back of the head though, right there, that location right here is like Benin. This is where like Mali is. Right? Benin is like around these locations. Benin is where they say a lot of the slaves that if you're in America and stuff like that, if you're a slave, then you were taken from here. So if you do your DNA test, a lot of times your DNA will be coming back to you being from here. Benin, this lower region of Africa right here. This one spot. How the hell can they say that? See, this is what you got to see. It's a bigger thing going on here. All right. So boom. So now, but remember, people was already in the Americas. So now, right? So when we think of this now, look at this. Now, look in between this triangle that I told you now. See, I know all these things in my head. So I got to give you visual things of what I see in my head, just like music, right? So boom. So you see America, you see the South Americas, and you see Africa, right? And you see in the mirror, say Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream take you where? To the north, right? You see that, right? You see in the middle, right, is like a circle, like a whirlpool of current, right? That takes you from off the western coast of Africa or to the top of the South Americas over to right before the Gulf Stream and where the Americas are, right? And back into a circle. And then you see this arrow from the North Atlantic current also push back down, right? So now look at the north. Look at the other north current where it comes from, right? So now look. So look at the Brazilian current, right? You see? The Brazilian current also takes you what? Where? Right to Africa, right? Right to Africa. But the American current takes you where? North. It takes you north. It takes you to the North Atlantic current. If you come into the Americas and you could get here, you have to know how to navigate too. Because if not, 9 times out of 10, you will be pushed north if you sail. Look at it. It's showing you right here. Naturally, just by the ocean current flow. You see? So look at the bottom of the bottom of Africa. Look at the Benguela. Look at the Benguela. Look at the Benguela. Look how I do another circle like that, like I told you, like a whirlpool kind of with current. So where is it going to bring you? Look at the west wind drift. Look on the bottom and see the west wind drift. Come into the next part now. Look at this counter current that happens at the equator. See it over here, right? Look at the West Australian current, the East Australian current, and understand that even the ocean is dictating what the people are doing. So people ain't doing things randomly. You see what I'm saying? So where did Columbus come from? And where did he go? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. If you know, then you tell me. Because they say he only made it to Haiti. Tell you the truth. Think so. If he made it that far. Tell you the truth. He didn't go, son. He never came. Once I showed y'all that in 1777, Morocco let American people in. Remember, they came from the queen. They came to flip on the queen. They was tired of being under the queen's rule. That's how come they came and built a patriarchy. But they still pay to the queen. Our lawyers and judges are signed under the queen as lawyers and judges. What are you talking about? All of our people that's working here work for the queen. You don't understand that? They passed the bar and all that stuff. What are you talking about? That's from the queen, man. The queen. Like every prosecutor, all those people are lawyers. All the judge, every judge is a lawyer. They were lawyers and stuff. All that type of stuff. See who they come under. Their jurisdiction. The queen. Why? Why not America? Why not America and why is it the queen? If they're American, they the ruling for themselves and they're America. And they're the big bad wolf. No, because that is a gimmick. Don't fall for the hype. It's for the queen. They flipped on the queen. They tried to flip on the queen. That's what happened. They did, actually. They tried. They did. And built their own thing. Right? Then enslaved the people here and try to keep that on some other shit. On some secret. You feel me? So they came here. Boom. The queen. They got orders from the queen, man. Ain't nobody just come over here. They got orders. Come over here. Come do some work. Obviously, because the queen rules. They came over here. The people was over here ruling. Okay? They rocked with the people. The people them taught them how to do stuff and how to live here. You see what I'm saying? This is what the people taught them. But the people already had government here. It was black presidents and people that was here. The first black president came when they came here. They knew him. The hell? They met the first black president. Ain't no we waiting for one. No, he was already here. They were already here. It was black cabinets, people that was ruling here. Not to say it was set up like cabinets and how they got it set up. But, you know what I mean? People in order is what I'm saying. Ruling in order. I mean, like a cabinet is set up. And, yeah, that's what happened. They overthrew the people. They flipped on the people and enslaved the people. But the way they enslaved the people is kind of through treaties and through things, through taking the land, through treaties, through misidentification, through all of these things, all of these flip things that they was doing so they could take the land. They didn't really care about the people. All of the trickery they was doing just so they could take the land. Even some people's going down south, the white people marrying the black people and then the black women that owned land. What about stuff like that? That was still happening way years after that stuff, right? They was going there, marrying in the black woman, taking the land, right? Coming in there, forcing them to marry them to take their land and shit like that. 'Cause remember, they used to put in the woman's name and stuff like that. Stuff like that. So when we really think about this, is a bigger thing. It's bigger than Dito Brown. It's bigger than Dito. What is this thing really about? You feel me? When you go back to 1777, when you see what treaty Morocco had. All right, boom. Let me Google something else real quick. So I'll just show you. This things I have in my brain, bro. Look, let me Google American songs. No, American. What are they called? What are those things called? Those like those Star Spangled Banners and all those things. What are those things called? American song that talk about Mexico. Yeah, American. It's not a song though. What is that? What is that? American. I don't know. I don't know what those things are called right now for some reason. American history songs. American history that talk about. Hold up. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you this. Hold up. That talk about Montezuma, right? Hold up. That talk about Mexico and Montezuma, right? Montezuma. Let me see. Accounts of Montezuma meetings at Cortez. No. Son, you got to go into Montezuma, son. When you go into Montezuma, you understand, son. Montezuma and Cortez Bill of Rights Institute, Native American Montezuma, son. You got to understand the why certain things are passed, bro. You got to know what this thing is really clicking for. See, death of Montezuma from the true history of Mexico. I'm telling you, son, when you go to Montezuma, this is where all of that stuff come in. What the hell is that? It's not a folk song. It's a Montezuma. Let me see. From the halls of Montezuma to the lands of Tripoli. Right, boom. All right. So look, let me read the lyrics. Okay, let me read it. All right. Can y'all see this? Y'all can see this? All right, I'm gonna zoom it in. This is shit I know in my head, son. People can't play with me, son. This is why I didn't do this in the beginning of community, bro. Because my channel would have never grew that fast. They would have limited me earlier. I help people to grow, and now we going to the next level. So welcome if you're a part of this new growth. Not everybody will be like that. We got to show our honor, our valiance. You know what I mean? We got to show that we are commendable. We are honorable. That's what we need in our community. That's what I need in my neighborhood. Think I need everybody around there. No, I don't. From the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli, we fight our country's battle in the air, on land, and sea. First to fight for right and freedom and to keep our honor clean, we are proud to claim the title of United States. Our flags unfurled to every breeze, from the dawn to setting sun. We have fought in every clime and place where we could take a gun. In the snow of far known lands and in sunny tropic scenes, you will find us always on the job, the United States Marines. Here's health to you and to our corps, which we are proud to serve. In many a strife we fought for life and never lost our nerve. If the Army and the Navy ever took on heaven's scenes, they will find the streets are guarded by United States Marines. You know what I'm saying? So when you go into this right here, hold up, my thing is moving a little slow, right? So you see, it's from the halls of Montezuma to the shores of Tripoli. Why would they put that there? They didn't do that for nothing. What are you talking about? Montezuma is Mexico. Tripoli is where? Let's Google where Tripoli is, okay? Google Tripoli, right? Let's Google it. What is Tripoli? Where is Tripoli, right? Tripoli, right? Where is Tripoli? Right? These, you got to Google, listen to these songs, everything. Nothing is a joke. Nothing is a joke, son. Nothing is a joke. What country is Tripoli in? Look, why are they talking about over there? What they ever had to do with over there? They never had nothing to do with over there. What they doing over there? What they talking about? Why are they talking about over there? This is America. They came from where they came from, England, right? This is the people that came here. It was them, right? Was it the Dutch? Who came here? The Portuguese? Who came here? Okay, whoever came here, what did them people have to do with this? Huh? Lebanon? Where is Lebanon? Where is it? Of where? The largest city of Libya. Rebu, one of the first civil. If you go into what Libya is, Ethiopia, Libu, these ancient peoples knew Libu. Libu been there. Libya been there for a long time in Africa. This is way before Africa's called Africa. Africa, that came from the Romans. Some people say it was called Alkebulan. I don't know. But I know Africa came from the Romans. And we know Egypt was Kemet. And we know Sudan in that area right there was Nubia, was Kush. Right? That's why I believe it's an argument a lot of times, because I believe that the rulers that ruled down there, the Queen Amenorhanes and all that, she ruled all of that down there. She ruled Sudan, all of that. Ethiopia, all of that was her land down there. That's her land, period. All of that was hers down there. And that's how that went. That's why you see a lot of similarities in between the Sudanese people, the Ethiopian, and the Eritrean. And they're very close in region. They border each other, damn near. One borders the other. But when you're thinking of ancient and you're thinking of kingdom, you're thinking all of that's mine. It's my kingdom. They all the way up there in Lower Egypt with the pyramids and all that. They in Lower Egypt. That's Lower Egypt. The higher you go up on the top of the African map, you get to Lower Egypt, because we follow the Nile down. We follow the Nile down. They say that the Nile is the first part of civilization. So then guess what? Then that would make Ethiopia Eden, the Garden of Eden. Yeah, because it starts from there. The Blue Nile starts there and then runs all the way down and created life. So where did life start from? Because that's the ancient life that we could see. And that's a lot of arguments that people have sometimes. For people from Ethiopia, people that I talk to, that's from Sudan in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always known people from Ethiopia, always known people from Sudan. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm Ethiopian. See? So at the end of the day, it's like, that's what I feel the similarities are. So when we look at stuff, right, you could go into the treaty of what America has with Morocco. What is the exact treaty? Let's go into the treaty. Let me read the treaty. But yeah, let's read the treaty. Let's go into the treaty. Morocco. Hold up. Telling you, it was supposed to be for export and stuff like that. It's supposed to be for like export and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because they had it and America was trying to expand. You know what I'm saying? America was trying to expand, son. That's it. They was been pushing it though. See? Original, Morocco, signatory, United States. Original, Morocco, signatories, United States. See? Cool. You see it on the bottom there. They're not the one. Not the one. Okay? Negotiated by who? Diplomats in Europe, who? Thomas Jefferson, John Adams with Sultan Muhammad III. Thomas Jefferson, who's a confirmed you know who and you know what. Right? Thomas Jefferson. Do we got to go back into Jefferson and how he had the black wife and all this stuff like that? That he ended up loving and all that? Because I was going to post that like a couple of days ago. I then Ben did something on that one too. I'm going to bring that back. Let me jot it down. Thomas Jeff. Facts. I'm going to bring that back. I'm going to do that again because I don't know if she was a very beautiful woman. If you see her artwork of this woman and see who the woman that Thomas Jefferson was with and had the kids with. Mistress, woman, whatever you want, right? But she's supposed to have got some money, I think, at the end. I think how that went again. God read so much history at the times. I think how it went. I think he died before she died? Did he leave her the money in the house or some shit like that? Or did they kick her out? I can't remember how that went. That's why I gotta go back and see how that went down. There's so much history in my head that I've read. Look at this, bro. Come on, son. Muhammad III Sidi Muhammad ibn Abdallah, okay, came to power in 1757 and ruled until his death in 1790. Prior to his reign, Morocco had experienced 30-year. Look, read for yourself. He's the one. That's it. Do your history. He's the one. They think started in 1776. American thing started in the Independence Day is 1776. We could Google this now and understand it. Okay, so look what they tried to do. Look how the whole swindle went down. This is where the swindle went down, right? They wanted to make a trade routes, like some trade thing going on, right? During the 33 years of Muhammad rule, transformed the politics, the economy, and the society, putting development into international trade high on his agenda and restoring power to his sultanate. This served to quickly bring respect to Morocco on the international scene. Central to his pursuits of international trade was the negotiation of agreements with foreign commercial powers. He began seeking with the United States before the war with Great Britain was settled in 1783 and welcomed Thomas Barclay's arrival to negotiate in 1786. The treaty signed by Barclay and the Sultan, then by Jefferson's Adam engaged and gunboat diplomacy as part of the First Barbary War. Right? First Barbary, right? Like the Berbers, the Northern Africans, the Berbers, Barbary. Where's these words coming from? Burberry could be, right? It could be that. Why don't you do the history on words like that and see what the hell that's about? Might be. So at the time, independent corsairs and pirates were using Morocco's ports and safe harbors between raids on American and European shipping. Now, the treaty was withstood transatlantic stresses and strains for more than 234 years, making it the longest unbroken treaty of friendship in United States history. Okay. These things date back to the indigenous laws, the indigenous agreements for the people that's indigenous. That's why they figured out some people to give the indigenous laws to, which were these Indian people that they're saying that's Indian. So that the people here that rightfully own the land will be confused, thinking that they come from somewhere else when they come from everywhere, actually. And anywhere they are, they could just claim it. See? Enslave the people that was here. Fuck up the system, because Morocco and all that didn't know all of this was happening. The other world powers did not know that this was happening in America. America kept the shit that they was doing on the low because they like, fuck it, we got to build and we got to get bigger mad fast. This is what we got to do, nigga. We got to come up. We need the power. So they was on their shit. You can't say nothing about that. They was on their shit. They're like, nah, we about to come up. Fuck that. So that's what America did. Feel me? You can't knock their hustle. America was some hustlers, bro. Like, they was on their shit. They came on the block and tried to take it over. You can't knock how they did it. They did it. But look how they did it, though. They ain't just come through wild and busting shots. Nah, son, they came through paperwork, treaties, contracts, land agreements, land law. I mean, all of that. Just like the laws that govern us right now in cities were laws from seas, maritime law. You know what I'm saying? Law from on the seas for pirates, for how you steal in cargo and ships and stuff like that. And laws of trade routes and stuff like that. Those laws became some laws that's even brought on land. That's why law is land, air, and water. That's what governs the land, air, and the water. That's what governs us. Law. Why do you think it's called law? Land, air, water. That's earth. That's what rules you. That's what governs you. Law. You know what I mean? Like simple stuff like that, yo. These people is serious about their work. You know what I mean? Like, you think, oh, I study the law. Yeah, son. Land, air, water, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Where it came from? Law. Where it came from? Tell me. Where? What made it? Why is law the word law? Oh. And this lawyer is coming to dictate this or coming to represent this land, air, and represent that. For who? The government. For the government. The government is God. And we are ruled by law. Their law. See what I'm saying? So when I play videos like, does religion and certain things push each other? Think to yourself, though, does slavery and religion push each other? Because the systems have been being mastered and perfected. You know what I mean? Everybody has been enslaved on the earth at one point. Everything is being mastered. Everything is being perfected. And when you look at religion, and then you look at Christianity, and then you look at Constantine, and just say, what is Constantine's role in Christianity? Why is Christianity one of the most dominant religions on earth right now? Because that was designed. They were killing Christians for being Christians. Period. And figured, look, why kill them all when we could just say, hey, fuck it, man, let's get down, which we not going to get down because we Roman and we going to live like Romans. Just bring them down under the guise that we going to get down with them. But I'm going to live like a Roman, have a 13-year-old boy, do all the same thing Romans do. Gluttony, drink what your buried can carry. Yeah, I'm going to live like a Roman. And then on his deathbed, he came under the Christianity, signed in. Yo, I'm a Christian on his deathbed. Constantine did it on his deathbed. Nicaea councils was going down already, right? Nicaea councils, where they pick which books go into the Bible. Why did that happen? Why did they pick which books went into that book? Why? Why do you have to pick that? Because they know certain literature will turn the Christians to going against what they talking about. And the Christians who been beefing because they believe in something higher than Rome, they believe in the most high power. So they don't care about nothing that I'm going to die. They didn't care. They was doing all type of stuff to the Christians. They didn't care. A lot of them didn't care. Some people did. Of course, people are scared. Who wants to die? But people still was protesting and doing all the stuff they was doing. So it's like you don't care because you know what's going to happen when these people grab you. Period. And many people died. It was like genocide. Religious genocide. Spiritual genocide, but physical though. Just because you believe in something else, we're killing you. That's it. You're Christians, we're killing you. That's what it was. That's it. We're going to kill you. That's it. That's what's going on. They were being killed for just being Christians. Not for nothing else, just for being Christians, period. Not for they color or none of that shit. They didn't care what your color is. They ain't about no color. They designed that. European powers designed all that dumb shit. Only colors was different was them. That's it, nigga. We was us, period. The only people different was them every time they came around. And the history shows you that. People are always shocked to see them. They're always shocked. An indigenous person might be shocked to see me, but I am a certain color. So he might look at me and take me for somebody else as an enemy that came from down the ways, depending on how I'm dressed, of course, right? So my clothes is most definitely what's throwing them off. My haircut, the way I'm dressed, how I'm talking. But when he sees me, he sees something that he can identify that looks like him or her. You feel me? Think about it. Think about it. What place in history, what time in history could you come in history and have to be taught how to plant something when we have been planting things from the beginning of life? Because that's how come we're alive right now. If we never knew how to plant, we wouldn't be alive right now. What are you talking about? We've been doing that since the beginning of Earth. So what story could they tell me in school that some people couple years ago was coming somewhere and people was teaching them how to do some shit? What are you talking about, bro? That's like somebody coming right now and saying, yo, son, how you plant a corn, son? You mean how you plant a corn, bro? Dig the damn hole, put the shit in there, and water that thing. Or just let the sun and let the water it. That's it. Put it in the ground. You ain't got to do nothing. Put it in the ground. That's if you have seeds. Put them in the ground, son. What you got to do? You ain't got to do nothing else. You let the earth do what it do. What are you talking about? Why do you have to be taught that? What year? A couple years ago? You have to be taught that? If that don't make sense to you and you don't look at things like that, you have to look at this, man. That shows you what's going on then. They come into places that predate them. They come into people that predate them. That shows them how to do the thing that they're doing. We actually showed them how to take us over and wild us up. We showed them that shit too. That's a fact. If you don't think so, we did. We did. You know what I mean? Trying to be cool. We always want to be cool and show love. Nah, if he was like, yo, fuck that, man. We ain't dealing with nobody. That's it. We'll come check y'all. That's it. Everybody stay out. We wildin'. And we all getting together. It'd have been a different story. It'd have been a different story. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But we got to think about things like that. You know what I mean? Going through the history, man. When I'm telling you stuff, go do the history. Don't just listen to me. Go do the history. Mac Mish, Sister Nandy, shout out to y'all. I even see y'all in there. Dolores Taylor, shout out to you, Queens. Shout out to y'all always, always. Real Muse One, shout out to you. Shout out to you too, most definitely. Yeah. These are the types of things that we talking about, though, man. Shout out to Sean King. Shout out Queen's Throne. You know what I'm saying? Religion and all of these things are meant to be a facade to us. Believe in your creator. Believe in the ancestors. You know what I mean? The story that matters is your story. All them other stories you're reading in them books, they cool to learn from how some people went through some things and got into some things. That's cool. So you can avoid time to learn about doing some things. Just like when you hear a story, when somebody telling you about some stories that they went through as older people, then you be like, damn, I don't ever want to go through that one. So it's good to, Miriam, she turned back, look to stone. Don't turn back. When you make your decision and you make your mind up and you going, that's what it's telling you. Don't turn your head back. Keep it pushing because you're going to be a stone like these people. That's period. You can use that in your regular life, not in no spiritual biblical form. Use that regular. When you moving forward, when you, listen, man, I'm done with this person. I'm moving forward. There's no looking back. That's why I don't get back with my exes. No, I don't do that type of stuff. I have beautiful, amazing exes. Amazing. And I love them. And I went back in my life and said, listen, I apologize for anything I did wrong in my life. I don't give a fuck. If we was in 7th grade, sorry I tripped you in school that time. For real. That was some bullshit.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
Feel me? But I've done that. So I move around sweetly, purely, cleanly. I just went back in my life and did that, son. Oh, years ago, bro. Years ago. Cleaned that up, bro. In my past, bro. There's people I've been with too, yo. Damn, I'm sorry I lied to you this time. You never knew. But I was lying that time. Or she's like, I always knew your ass was lying that day. I knew you was lying that whole time. You know, I was thinking about this for like 5-6 years. You lying. I can't trust nobody else because you was lying. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. So sometimes it's good to give people closure, or sometimes it's good to find that closure in you where I got to a level of me where I could go back in my past and find somebody back on Facebook, say, yo, hit me, yo. I just wanted to talk to you. She probably thought I was trying to get back with her. No, son, listen, yo, you know what I mean? That time, you wasn't wrong. I was making you seem like you was wrong. You was right the whole time. I was making a goddamn scene, but I just making a scene because I was caught. I was wrong. I was insecure. And you was right. And you caught me, and your intuition and all that shit you always told me really did kick in and got me. And that shit kind of messed my mind up with me too. I'm like, damn. That kind of jammed my mind. I'm like, damn. It really is real. She really caught me with the intuition. Pulled up in a place where she never was and caught me with the intuition. And I was shocked. And I lied that time. And I lied. And she know I lied. Did she forgive me? I don't know. She still stayed with me. But I don't think she forgave me. Because when I spoke to her like years ago, a couple years ago, whatever, a year ago, it was like a couple years ago. When I spoke to her and told her that, she was like, nah, I knew that. Liar. Or she's still trying to give it to me. Liar. So sometimes, you know what I'm saying, it's good to give people that closure. It's good to be able to come into the clarity of you. You know what I'm saying? So for us to understand the clarity of us, we got to understand, we got to clarify a lot of things around it. We got to clarify our paradigm. We got to clarify what we're seeing. You know what I mean? Because this, the way I'm speaking to you, is the way I see life. You know what I mean? I'm not talking to you about when I think I'm just reading in a book. I'm talking about what I feel through all the things that I've read, I've researched, the minds that I've spoken to, the things that I've discarded from my mind. Some things I've kept and a lot of things I've discarded because a lot of things is just fluff and it's in your mind, and you're just reading things that's going to actually subconsciously start to take over your mind or start to shift your thoughts. That's why sometimes I don't like to read that much anymore, because I don't like want nobody to change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've studied a lot of knowledge, and I still read. I got some great books that I want to read now. But when I read now, I don't read as I used to. Like, I used to read and just dive into things, and things used to take over my mind. I read things to see, what can I take out of here and apply to myself? That's good, but yeah, I don't know about that one. So, you know what I mean? Taking what I want from it, not just reading it to be delved into it. Reading it for the historical purposes. Taking notes on things that I need to take notes on to bring back, to make points on if I'm talking in anything, probably. Stuff like that. It makes sense. It's factual. It's story. It's real. It's factual. So if I could use this as a reference in something else, if I'm conversing with someone else, so I'll take those things from it, because those things are things that's real. You know what I mean? Then the things that I take from it and I make real are real too, because a person might think a thought, they'd be like, wow, that was crazy. That's a good ass thought. You know what I'm saying? And you might take this thought and actualize it. Bang. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this person thought that thought, but this thought ended up leading you to thinking of even bigger thought, and you end up actualizing it in your life, and it actually has made your life better. You know what I mean? So it's just really about what makes your life better and who makes your life better. You know what I'm saying? The people around me right now, these are the people. You know what I mean? I've been they call me Udo on the roof. Like, I've been around a bunch of people just being quiet, being oblivious. People acting like I'm don't really know what's going on, when I do know more of that's going on. You know what I mean? And I apologize for some of that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of deceptive. But, you know, it's not deceptive. You know what I mean? Because people play, but because people only disrespect what they don't respect. No, the people only respect what they can't disrespect. That's how I said. Yeah. So sometimes you just got to see how things work. You know what I mean? And you got to cut your grass very low. And sometimes there's many ways that you could cut your grass low. You know what I mean? And this is the internet. So how do you cut your grass low on the internet? You feel me? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, we about unity. We about oneness. Everything that I'm doing is about that. I've showed everyone love on this internet. Period. That's came into my contact, my presence has even graced my aura, has felt it, has lifted in some way. I've helped their mind. I've helped them as a person. I've helped to lift their voices. I've shared everything I have as their own. I have not kept my kingdom to myself. I've shared my own kingdom with everyone, as I should, as a king, because I am a king. I watch people on the sides, on the right and the left side, betraying me for months, for weeks. So anytime you see me fluff out, is because I'm tired of it. One, I don't even allow things to go by me in my real life. First time, wrong. Zip. You only get one time to be wrong around me. And if you get that, depending on what you do. So everything I spoke about online has been things that I already was going to talk about anyway. And it's been things that I already had documented. Because in real world, that's how it be. People start beefs with me. And then when I do what I'm doing and run down, now it's all of this. Now they calling police. Now it's that. Now it's that. You see? So I make sure that I'm backed here. Because I know how this internet play, because I learned from Sinetter. Sinetter is the most deviant one. And I learned from him how you people play. So don't ever think I was a fool or I am a fool. Don't ever think I'm here being emotional. If I was, I'll be telling y'all something else if I was being emotional. Everything I've done here has been strategic, whether you believe it or not. We are in the second phase of mods. If you've been removed as a mod, as you come back, I will be adding, because everybody will not be here and get the keys to a kingdom. I've allowed the people that to see who they would be, who's going to be in there writing, when I told no one to do nothing. I said, you don't have to do nothing. Drop your links. That's what I told people. Drop your shit. You get subscribers, because I got over the 1,000 already. I just ain't monetized my channel. I could have been this. I have 3 channels I can monetize right now. What are you talking about? And I have 35 YouTube channels. I have 25 community channels. What are you talking about? Are we playing the game or are we playing the game? I'd rather play the game, not a game. Because I'm serious in every sense of the word. I didn't keep my forms of creations to myself. I shared my creation with you. My thought creation, my creation, my love creation. No one came around me by chance. I went and reached for those people. They didn't reach for me and help me with nothing. I reached for them to help them. Because it's love, and it's not about what you can do for me. It's not about that. Because I'm not even like that in my real life. And you're not going to meet no woman or man that's going to tell you that's who I am. I don't care about money. I don't care about any of those things. I've been offered more money than some of you will ever get a chance to even watch on TV. And I've turned that down. So my morals and pride is intact, and my integrity is solid. I'm not holding on to the man that I used to be, a drug dealer doing all this other shit. No, I'm not. I will not be held against. I feel so free that I don't care who want to play with police. Go ahead. Got people playing with me police right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Have they located me yet? Exactly. Not going to play that game. Not going to play that game, and I'm not going to negotiate with terrorists. I'm not. I will bomb you. End of story. Just like George Bush told me. Just like George Bush said. That's what George Bush said. My uncle George Bush. That's my uncle George Bush. Okay? Because as black people, you can't say, yo, I look up to these black people. No, you got to say, I look up to George Bush, Bill Clinton, Donald Trump, and all the rest of them. Because that's the ones that came doing what they doing in America. Well, them's my forefathers. All right, cool. Well, we acting like our forefathers then. We ain't acting like no black revolutionary crazy people. No. We acting like the old white people that was here running America since the beginning. George Washington and Jefferson and the rest of them. Would that make you feel better? See? We're not playing that game. It's a lot going on. It's a lot. It's women being abused behind the scenes. By men that acting like they're supporting women. They're posting pictures of women, acting like they support women. It's gay people being bashed by multitudes of people, by a group of people. You know what I mean? When I get into the breakdown of all of these things, I'm going to break it all down because people keep going like they want me to break it all down. So I'm going to always be a truth teller when it comes to my side of the world. So if you don't want that, you have to go along your business because I'm going to talk that always. Okay? So I will not elevate my voice. Okay? I will just decode everything and everyone. Simple. And show you how people get together in a conglomerate, right? To try to make a person feel bad because they're talking about something very, very bad, and I don't feel bad about that. And that was crazy to me, that these peoples tried to make me feel bad. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yep. And they was talking about gay people. That's the crazy shit. And my sisters love women and my cousin's gay. So I don't know how they was trying to make me feel bad about gay people when I have family that's gay. Not just no gay friend. I don't have no gay friend. My family, I have family members that's gay. And I love my family members. I don't care what whose book said. I don't care what nothing said. I love my family members. The hell are you talking about? I don't care what they are. I don't care what they are. So I don't stand for that. I don't stand for those things. I'll be among people, but I understand who they really are. Trust me, I do. Trust me, I do. I just sit with the sword in my hand. Every time I don't swing it. But when I do swing it, people are always going to make, oh my God, in the kingdom, the king has swung the sword. No, I sit back and watch and be watching. I take notes. I took notes of who was in my chat, modding, showing love. I got a book of all of the traitors things y'all did. I have a book. I could show y'all it. Show you this. Me taking notes on what's happening on these YouTube streets. Not joking. Not joking. I could have been went bombs over Baghdad. You know how many things I have right now in this book? Flags that I see? Man, stop. If you think I'm being personal, don't ever think that, man. I'm being tactical because I'm exposing what I'm exposing and people are getting in the way of me doing this. So why would you get in the way of me exposing if we're all exposing the same things? No, we're not. Exactly. Because some people are exposing them for other reasons. And that's why some people don't want to expose nothing else and stick to exposing one thing all day. You see how that works? Not me. I'm moving it around. I talked about all 15 of them white people over there. Wahlberg, everybody. What you talking about? We talking about missing kids. We talking about everything over here. What you talking about? We talking about pedophile. We talking about molesting. What you talking about? We talking about autistic. What you talking about? We talking about everything over here. We talking about black Mexicans. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? Oh, what is these people talking about? When you go to these people's channels, remember why you come to community. Because what is people talking about? I'll wait. Exactly. That's what they're talking about. That don't help you. How'd that help you? You sat right here and learned something just now. You ain't know nothing about 1777, Morocco, the Sultan Muhammad, who had it right here, smogied. Then America came over here, ran down, tried to get in with it. He gave him a little blah. Then they flipped it, enslaved the people, and overthrew the government that was already situated here, which was black people's. Did they tell you that in school? No, I just told you it, though. Oh, did they tell you that on YouTube? No. Well, I just told you it, though. And I didn't plan to tell you that, though, because my mind is random. ASF. Right? Jeffy Joe. So that's what this is about. Open your minds. Unlock your brain. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep. Don't follow the fray and everywhere the herd move. They already tell you that the truth will stand alone. And you witness me standing alone. The truth will stand alone. It's not going to be in a bunch. Even in the Bible that you read says it's only going to be 144,000. So then that shows you that that's limited. Yo, it's limited. The many are never going to be doing what's right unless we make it so and create a system that is what we intend on doing and holding each other and ourselves accountable to. If we don't do that, we will not have that. And no one can lie to us, and we cannot lie to ourselves about that. We have to create a system of love. We have to create a system of identifying each other because we are in a war. And in a war, just like the barbarians, they had on no shirts. They was going against the Saxons. The Saxons had on clothes. We know who they fighting against. Not everybody just flinging arrows and throwing swords. How the hell? That means everybody's killing everyone. And that's what we're going through right now, is that we can identify each other and we're all in a war. So we need to come up with a way to identify each other. America, Africans in the diaspora, everywhere around the world, Africa, everywhere. We need a way to identify each other with each other and stop bringing these separations and these lines that the European did between us, because we lived the lines that the Europeans drew. They drew the lines on a paper, but we live them and actually feel and live those lines every single day in our lives. The racial divides, the prejudices that we feel against each other. Some are ancient, like when you go to tribal things and different things like in Africa and certain places. But some are created. Most are created. And they were created by European constructs. And they were created by European systems and social engineering. So at the end of the day, we have to lift our minds. We have to lift our minds to a higher place right now. And that higher place is within us. You have to do the research. You have to do the knowledge. All right. I will be having great queens and great kings on this channel to not only get light, to hopefully our people support them, because every person that I come on and bring on to have a show, Sister Nandy's show will be one of the first, if not that first, it will be the first one. It will be the first one. But it will be one of the first shows that I will do here. And you will learn. And you will learn. Sister Nandy will have a couple of shows here. Because I think Sister Nandy, and I think is just questionable. I know Sister Nandy is very, very useful in so many ways to us as a whole. We got to cherish and appreciate that we have a person like Sister Nandy in our presence and understand what we have in front of us. Sometimes we have our heads in the history books that we don't see the people that's among us that are just like those people that you're reading about and you're praising right now. And some of them have not even done or is doing what Sister Nandy is doing. Okay? So I want y'all to understand that. All right? So Sister Nandy will have a couple of shows here. At least 3. At least 3. Because I have at least 3 directions of how she can lead. Because she's a leader. And we have to lift our leaders. Our leaders are not just men. Our leaders are women. And our leaders are young people. I will be lifting one young man and one young queen to be lifted up to have a podcast here as well. Shout out to them. And they're going to teach you too. Brilliant minds. Young minds. One is 13. One mind is 13. 13-year-old mind. And you're going to learn from that 13-year-old mind. Imagine that, right? So we're going to keep figuring out ways to lift each other. We're going to figure out ways to keep helping each other, and not to worry about the negativities. Like, some people are going to keep those things. You know what I'm saying? One community has never been intended to be anything negative, and it's not. And it still isn't. It still isn't. And, we're going to grow. But now my help is more internal now. You know what I mean? I have memberships, different things that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be creating the private content, different stuff that I have. I've been making a lot of videos. I haven't uploaded them yet. I'm going to create a few more. Then I'm going to start uploading the private content, the private videos. I got a man, woman membership. That's the first level. I got a king, queen membership. That's the second level. And I got a god, goddess level. That's the last level. It's going to come with different things when you subscribe to that level. Graphics, different things that I'll be creating for you, different stuff like that. The things that I was just doing for free, I'm really going to do for my people within my community. And you got to really be down with us, man. You know what I'm saying? I tried it that way and I showed y'all what happened. So everybody's looking at Jesus and say, oh, Jesus, I tried it. I tried a physical Jesus online. What was that? Me running around showing everybody love and being good, and then because nobody didn't do nothing. I still ain't call nobody no bees, no nothing. Only person I called something was the one guy. And I told him something, but then he went back on his word. So he's going to lead me to do something next. And I don't care what he does behind that. So, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we still on that same type of timing. You know what I'm saying? It's just nothing but love. You know what I mean? It's going to be a bunch of great, great kings and queens that's going to come in and teach y'all stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to talk to Black Jesus Minister. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a good brother. I haven't had a phone conversation with Black Jesus Minister, but, I watched him on the internet for a lot of years. And, on Sinetta, you know what I mean? And he always is like aggressive and stuff like that. But, I like to listen to the knowledge regardless of the personality of the person. Because sometimes we get caught up in the personality and we miss the information. But so I don't judge a person by their personality. I really try to see what kind of information that they're bringing forth. Yeah, and then my first interaction with Black Jesus Minister is when he came on the channel when I did, I think the video with the Latin woman in the black, something with the Latin and black, something like that. And he came on and he was talking about, and he saluted me for doing the video, you know what I'm saying? So, that's also research that I see. What kind of videos get certain people to come out and talk and get them to feel inspired. So that's something else that I've been doing research on as I've been doing these thousands of videos that I've been doing here with no payment, never asking y'all for a payment. Who does that on YouTube? I was on everybody's channels and it was asking me to be on theirs and they're asking for payments all day. You know what I mean? And I'm creating overlay graphics for free for them and I'm putting their cash apps big on that. Go back on my old channel and see. On this same channel, go in the old videos. You're going to see my cash app is what? Building block. That was the first cash app I had when I created my other channel. I never even changed the overlay graphic. If I wanted money, I would have changed that overlay graphic. A lot of y'all have sent money to that one. Maybe. I don't know if you have. And I didn't receive that. Imagine that. Because I didn't do what I did for money. I did what I did because this is my expression to my people. Period. And my expression was love. But how long will it take till people try to kill you? Not knowing that Jesus has a sword. And he damn near kung fu with it. See what I'm saying? And here we go now. Oh, Jesus wilding. No, he ain't wilding. He just ain't going up on no crosses no time soon. That's all. That's all. He just ain't going up on no crosses no time soon. You see? So it is what's gonna be, man. I know that like I tell my people from the beginning, they're not my enemy. You know what I mean? They're not. The powers that be will be the powers that be. And you know, just don't be the one. But these guys is out here badgering women, abusing women, calling women names behind the scene, acting like they talking about they trying to look out for women. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, yo. I've never seen nothing like this. Everything I told that lady who I said about with them, I told that lady, period. That's what I've been telling her. Go get help, stop using the things, and chill. It will help your children. Period, though. Now you're coming out lying, not talking about what I've been telling you about, trying to make it seem like something else. No, I will expose this, and that's it. Because I've been what? Trying to help them goddamn kids. Don't play around, man. Don't play around. Anybody that watch that type of stuff, anybody that watch a man being slandered like that, talking about that man is a P, that man is not a P word. I've never said the P word, but the whole world is calling that man a P word, and y'all can sit with that in y'all soul and go to sleep, son. Good luck, yo. Good luck. I don't want you around me at all. A lot of y'all are like that, and I don't want you. I do not want you. Don't care. Don't care. You're a man, woman. I don't care who you are. I don't want you at all. Anybody that could sit back and watch that just because you don't like a person, bro. Even if I don't like a person, son, I'm not going to see a person slandered, bro. Come on, son. Come on, bro. Come on. Even if the person's my op. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. That, all of that, I'd had to tell my people like, yo, bro, come on. All of that, son, that's foul, son. All right, I know we beef, and I know that person said that, but damn, bro, you serious? Nah, son, can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. You know what I mean? These men are running around, right? Don't have no light, right? No light. Don't have no light, right? Running around. I just created this channel. This ain't even my main channel. One Community is not my main channel. I just created this channel, right? And this channel monetized in a month, right? And did I keep that to myself? No. From day one, I told y'all I'm going to help y'all as I build. I'm going to help you to grow, lift your voice, talk here so that my subs can sub to you. I told everybody this from day one. I've never changed my story. So why do you want to listen to people that change their stories every day? And when the story goes flipped on them, watch how they change their story every day about themselves. That's it. I'm the only person on history that stopped a slander that they try to slander me with. You don't even hear nobody talking about that shit no more. That shit, anybody else, son, that'd have been something else, bro. No, because I wasn't with them intentions. I already had my intention, which was what it was. She lied to me from the gate, so I knew what it was, and I made sure that I said, listen, brother, I'm going to make sure I get that woman to come on my channel now so that she can do it. So what that come with? Comfortability. And I'm going to make her feel comfy as cozy. You want hot chocolate? Here you go. Because James Bond ain't better than me. I could have played James Bond. The new one. Anytime Daniel Craig done, they could put me in there. I could play James Bond. Joffrey Joe. Right? So when the setup think that they setting up, but you already set up already. That's what she got caught into. It's just that she pulled the trigger too early before I got the last piece of information that I really wanted to. And jumped over there and tried to wild out. That's all it was. That's all it was. You know what I mean? But some people took that opportunity as an opportunity to try to run down and do all kind of weirdo shit. Niggas is talking about they wasn't cool with me, but they were still around my page, commenting on my page when I'm, you know what I mean? Why? Why are you commenting on my page when people on my page then? Go wait till you on your channel then. So why are you even over here? That sounds like a gerbil munching you doing. Why would you do that? Why would you gerbil munch right there? Why would you fill your cheeks up with nuts? Why would you do those things? Why? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. That don't make sense. Okay? These men don't like me, but both these weirdos comes on my channel and comment and say something. Weirdo. That's weirdo, son. I don't do that type of stuff, bro. You see me stay away from people, I stay away from people. You see me on any channels that me on? Nope. That's how I do it. I don't even go look. I don't want to see that shit. What are you talking about? I already blocked people. What the hell are you talking about? Everybody blocked. So you know I don't want to see it. Everybody block. Party. Block party. Nigga, you talking about? That's how I give it up. Block, 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 bye. Done. So anytime y'all creating new channels to even come in my channel and look, how do you feel? You are now an internet troll. You got to create other channels to come into my channel when I used to be chilling with you, talking with you on your channels. And now you mad. Why? Because you hating and I'm just going about my way and I ain't say shit about y'all. Oh, okay. I get it. I get how that works. Try to misuse the story. No, y'all would never misuse the story because I got a video that I know that explains everything from even weeks before. Stop. I have an audio that explains everything from even weeks before. And I'm talking about all situations, not just one. Okay. So that should get really scary. And I swear on that to the ancestors and the Most High, whatever you think I believe in. Thank you. Because all I told y'all ever was a drug dealer. I ain't never told y'all no religious domination or nothing I practice. I've never told no one that. What the hell's wrong with y'all people? Lying. People running around lying to Israelites, talking about this brother. I thought this brother was brother. How would I think I'm an Israelite when you're not even an Israelite? You over here lying on your brother, trying to kill your brother over a goddamn woman. The hell you talking about? Where in the Bible it say to do that? David did that, and look at God said to David. He done got the man killed for the woman. Are you David? No. Are you David? No. Not David, brother. Stop. Stop. And then you go co-sign a man that actually abused the person and made the person feel bad. How does that work for you? How does that work? That works? Because people keep showing their characters every time they move, trying to create another character. No, you cannot. When you're tested against the real, all you will see is the falsehoods in yourself. Because every little angle you used to try to pull with people that you wiggled out to try to seem real can't work with someone that's officially really real. Because it can't. It can't. Won't be moved, won't be wavered, don't care what people are going to do. Stand on what I said, stand on what I'm saying, believe it, swear to the Most High ancestors, my mother, my children, my whole family, on everything I've said on this channel. Never lied. Not even once. Brothers going around talking about, I said I'm Israelite, brother. When I talk with Ak Malak and brothers like that, and I never even told Ak Malak and people like that I'm an Israelite, brother. I peace him and say shalom to the brother because he peaced me and say shalom to me. I told you I've studied multiple ways of life, multiple doctrines. Yeah. Told you something. But do you see me with fringes right now? Do you see me practicing the Sabbath day? How am I that? And I'm not doing these things that's supposed to be done. So people talking out their anus. People's talking out their anus, lying, trying to be down. Actually, trying to be down. Trying to be down. It's weirdo stuff, man. These things getting covered. These people can never come on YouTube no more, man. That's it. I don't care what they do. Terroristic. They threatening me. Oh, I'm going to lock you up. I'm going to give you terroristic threats. I'm calling police. You breaking wiretapping codes and all type. You should hear how these men sound talking to me, bro. I ain't never said that, son. I said, I'm going to save them women kids. I ain't saying nothing about that woman. I try to help the woman. The woman ain't want help. I'm going to save the kids, nigga. You here to help kids, nigga. You're not here to help people that want to keep abusing meth. You here to help them kids. Because if she flip out and try to kill her kids like my kids was almost killed, my son, right? Then what do? We sit on the YouTube and say, damn, son, that person flipped out and killed their kids, son. Do you believe that? Wow. When we all seen it coming. I'm not going to be with that on my soul. Maybe you can sleep at night with that. Not me. Not me. Not when a person told me about the suicide and then they said that they with their child still right now in the same next text. Hold up. I feel suicidal. Hold on. I'm dealing with something with my child. How do you put those? I swear to my mother's life. How do you put those two text messages together? That didn't even make sense. That's scary to me. That's scary to me. Unless that lady shows you messages like that, that lady's a liar, son. I don't even know who the message is from. Because the messages I got shows you exactly. Nigga, I show you the whole thread like I did. Can't play. Can't play because it was a rouge. I was setting her up the whole time. So I'll show you what I said. I don't care. I already sent my email from day one, nigga. She did the 10 Toes interview on September 9th, and I emailed that man September 10th. So if that don't go to show you the lying business she on, trust me, she on it. Anybody else, that'd have been a big thing. That's why I didn't argue with nobody that posted a video of me of any of that situation. I didn't. One person I ended up writing a comment on, right? I give you a shout out, right? Heady Wise. Shout out to Heady Wise, yo. Shout out Heady Wise, right? That's her name, right? Heady Wise. Shout you out too, man. They got the video of that in the CPS or some shit. Nah, nigga, I went for the CPS for my son's mom, nigga. Not playing no games about these kids. So who's she? Who's she? Who do I care about? The kids. I don't care about all that. Don't care what she tried to do. I'm going to lock you up. So what? What she did, lock me up because I did that. So what? Y'all can't threaten me with that. Don't care. Every leader you know went to jail. The hell? Bye-bye. I'll be back on TM. The fuck? Kansas coming back. Who cares? Talking about. You gotta go in there for something. The hell? For nothing? Stop. I live my life, throwing my life away for nothing. You don't think I'm going to do it for something? You better wake up. Better wake up. Better wake up. And don't think that I'm going to let any of you destroy me. Trust me. I got to see you physically to see that you got to destroy me. Trust me. We all in the same country. That's a promise. To myself, not to no one. So that's it. People keep going on. That's what I would go to. I was going to the uncovered of how weak men are trying to abuse women and gay people. And then threaten real men with police and all of that when they on a body. Threaten them with terroristic threats and all of those types of stuff. And I will not, and I repeat, will not negotiate with terrorists. Do what you will. I don't care if you got those informations from wherever you got it, whatever you think you got, and whoever you got it from. I don't care. How about that? I don't. Do what you will. Okay? Just know the same connection connects y'all, and I know everything that I have to know about the individuals. Okay? Just know this. As long as we all know that in conclusion, just know it will all be a tornado. Just like that current, that canary current I just showed you, it's what it will be. It will be a canary current. That's all. That's all that's going to happen. It's going to go right in a circle, and everybody going to get it, and then I'm going to come out of it like Book of Eli, because y'all not as strong as me. You know what I'm saying? You're not. And the people don't believe in you as much as they believe in me. So you're going to lose that fight too. You're going to lose that fight. I keep showing you the fight you're going to lose. One individual seen one of the fights, said, damn, son, shit making my life hell. I said, see? Fight your battles right, because I don't know what battle you fighting. You fighting against me. I'm not fighting against you. But you need to go fight against what you really trying to talk to me you fighting against, because it doesn't seem like you're fighting against me. It seems that you're fighting against yourself. And I've been went out your way So there's no reason to be fighting against me. Can't dictate my narrative. If you do, I'm going to dictate yours because I'm going to dictate yours by proof, backing, real shit, audio, This is who you are. That's who you are. The hell you are. This is who you are. Let the people listen to that. That's it. And then I say nothing else after that. Just let the world think what they think about you. Simple. I don't care. It's not going to go the way you want it to go. But back down. Trust me. Back down. And that's how that will go. This is one community, not two. If you want two, you're going to keep getting ooda till y'all chill. And then I'm going to go back to one community. And I'm not going to stop. I don't care. If y'all try to bring this down, I see y'all already trying to do some subconscious stuff. I already got a video that I told one individual about that shows the whole proof that this was a conspiracy from day one. And when I outed this nigga, I was right for outing this nigga because this nigga was a traitor 3 times already. This nigga was a traitor 3 times to me already. So when I swung my sword, I swung my sword. And I went to my own sister to tell my sister of what treasonous things this person did. And do you think that my sister stood on my side like I stood on my sister's side? No, she did not. That's why you don't see me around those individuals and they've been blocked. I don't hate on nobody. I don't watch them. I don't care. I block them out of my chat. That's when they were blocked. Out of my chat the same day. Block, 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 block. On everything. Block. I was threatened that they would strike my channel by my own sister. My own supposed sister said she gonna strike my channel. You know what I said? Then you will be Taharka Bay. And that's not a good look for you, my sister. That's really not a good look. But Jaffe Joe's to that. Jaffe Joe. But you see how these people work behind the scenes? But they act like their hands is clean? But I ain't said shit yet, right? But they gonna still weaponize with a man that's trying to disrespect my child. That disrespected my child. Disrespected my sister because she's gay. Disrespected Conscious TV because he's gay. Right? Then ran to them, told them the story. Right? Come on, man. Don't let me go into it, man. Don't let me go, son. Y'all don't let me go. When I say I'm going to talk, when I say I'm going to do something, I tell these people this behind the scenes. So trust me, I'm not doing nothing random. This is what I told this individual behind the scenes because this individual want to go and talk about me and lie and keep this lie going. Okay, I'll bring all individual parties involved and make them clear this whole shit up. The woman will speak. I don't care. If the woman don't want to speak, I have the audio of what the woman said. The woman would say it because I said so. I don't care. I don't care because we're not going to live lies. If nobody want to live in the open, I will blow it all up. And then we will live in the open. And we will live in the goddamn open because that's how I live. I've told y'all my real story about me. I ain't lie about who I am. Everybody on here lying. Fuck you talking about. Anybody you talk to about me, they be like, yo, bro, they don't know you. Exactly. Still things about me you do not know. Play. I'm not joking with nobody about this shit. I don't care. I don't care, son. I don't care. I didn't come to be moved by nobody. Not y'all. I move y'all. Talking about why you think you was in my world? Because y'all was that impactful? Or because you did that? That's what you think? That's what you think? Man, stop, man. Stop, man. When I remove myself from situations, you see things dry up. You see the vibe dry up. Come on, you see the vibe dry up. Why? Because people moving dry. People are moving dry. Do you know that people threatened to strike my channel? The same people who I helped salute, support, and did everything for, yo? For free, for nothing, like I did for everybody. Nobody owes me anything, son, but just love, son. Do you know that I was threatened to have my channel struck down, y'all, by my own sister? Who I was on the channel with, supporting? Do you know when I went to her and told her the treasonous thing that this man did and he been doing, all right, and that he even did over there on her channel? Do you know that's what she did? Do you know she threatened to strike my channel? Which I told her, all your videos been removed. She said, actually, you have more videos of mine up. I said, listen, sister, let me get them off because I didn't want your videos on my channel anyway because I'm monetized and I don't want to share other things like that. I just want to share internal content and the content that I produce. So this is phase 3 of the community. So it's not an intention bad to nobody because I support everybody, even in the comments. She probably is in my community tab still or whatever. So I don't really care. It's not like I went and deleted stuff. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that my channel is growing into a next phase. You feel me? So when I was told that, I was like, wow, because I was already deleting mad things, but I think I had like a couple more videos there. I was like, listen, I'm deleting those now. And just let me know. You just tag any other videos. I'll show you the messages. I said tag any other videos that I have on my channel of yours. Because the videos I had of hers on mine, I'm in them talking on them. So she's saying she's gonna strike me for channels and videos that I'm on her channel talking on. And the overlay screen graphic and all that I've created and all that. The thumbnail, all that shit I've created. So she's going to strike my channel down for something that I damn near is fully a part of. Which I don't care about the content. That's hers. And I did that. I don't care about that. Right? But imagine that she threatened to strike my channel. And my response to her was, then you would be Taharka Bay. And that's not a good look for you, sister. I'm not here to weaponize against you. But I would like you to get out the way of a person that's being a traitor to not only me, but you. If you're my sister, you think my sister looked at it like that? Y'all watch these people bring me down? Y'all good. If y'all watch any of those individuals bring me down, y'all are good. And it will be a long time for you find another me. I swear to everything that I love, to the Most High, the ancestor, or anything that you think you believe in, even if you think you believe in the devil, I swear to him too. I swear to him too. It'll be a long time for you ever see somebody come back and show love the way I've shown love. Because everybody's for themselves. You see that? A person that got their channel struck when I was on the thing with them, with Taharka Bay, and told them I would reach out to Taharka Bay to see if I could even get that lifted because I don't want that on you, sister. Said that they would strike my channel and be Taharka Bay to me. Ask Taharka Bay if I was that to Taharka Bay. Ask CC if I was that to CC. So why does CC want to do that to me? That's foul, son. That's foul, my nigga. That been since last week. I could have been said that, right? You see what I'm saying, son? When you just watch how this shit goes, son, it's treacherous, bro. But nobody could spin this narrative, son. Because I know exactly what I say and I stand by everything I said and I said the messages of everything I said. And that's all I've ever said. I didn't even have no phone conversations with her or nobody. Text messages, that's it. Messages, that's it. Of what I said, my first one is I will clip him. Period. Period. It's my first message. She took that wrong. Well, sister, bye. I know what time my sister ever came home to me and said, look, I got a problem with him outside. I ain't never said nothing to her. Man, if I put socks on, they was lucky. And if I had a problem, man, one time I was a little kid, man, my sister came outside, man, for a guy. Don't play with me, man. My sister ain't play with me, man. She ain't play about me, man. She came outside. She ain't take nobody's side. She took my side first. Me. I ain't say take no side. I said what I'm going to do, you step out the way, sister, please. That's what I told her. I'm going to do this, you step out the way. That's it. I don't have no problem with you. You know what you did? No. No. Come in my channel, try to lie. Try to act like I'm trying to start something when I've been through all these things since for a couple of weeks now. I have all evidences and proofs. I have all videos, all audios on all things of these things that happen on which channels they happen on and everything already in my possession. Don't play. Play the audio of it. It's all I have to do. And it shows what happened right after he left my channel with Conscious TV. What I was told right after that. You know how long ago Conscious was on my channel? So when did this thing happen? Think about this. Exactly. Exactly. That day his head was supposed to be rolling. From that day. I didn't let it roll. I waited. Waited. Let these people talk. Let them give you information. Let these people show you devil stuff all day while you saluting them and showing them love. Nothing but love. But then they're going to run around and try to create a story that's not true. When there's no message in history, no nothing from me in history, you can show of me being a fuck nigga. Period. Show me. So I don't live like that. So they have to get slanderous. They have to do lies. You see sign had to stop with that shit with her? Because they knew that shit was bullshit. And once I responded with what I had in the beginning, He knew that's bullshit. He knew that really, really going into that would lead to him having to take down those videos over there. Take down the George Book is worse than polite. No, he's not. That's a lie. No, he's not. We already confirmed that he's not. So how is that video still up if the man being worse than that when he's not? So that means you take down the video of the child, right? Right? If you hear about anybody, you will hear Sonnet banging on me. You don't hear him saying my name and banging on me. Nah, he said come time when he getting his feelings. One, and niggas trying to be community, bring it all together. Fuck man. He says sometimes, but he don't never say it. Right? He talk about everybody. You don't notice that? I'm already monetized, bro. I already grew. So there's nothing he doing for me. It's nothing he doing. It's not like the hell. See what I'm saying? I just did something here that a lot of people are fighting and trying to kill each other to do. You see join now, right? I could have been did that. I could have been pushed that button and it could have said join and did all that. I could have did that months ago. Last month, I mean. Like, yeah, a couple months ago. Yeah. Could have did that about, yeah, come on. But I didn't care about that. I didn't. But I see how this world's working and I try to help everybody. You know what I mean? I'm just going to help my people that really want to be helped because they was telling me, you can't help everybody. You can't help. I know. But you can't dictate who I help because I don't see people helping people like I do. So you can't tell me who to help. Because a lot of people know the real stories of the beefs and all that stuff, right? But they never told me. You think they was my brothers, my sister, but they told me about the beefs that they had. You know, I had to see on YouTube the beefs that they had while they were sitting next to me all the time and said, oh, this is the beefs they had. Oh, this is what they said before. Oh, you know, I had to really see stuff like that to really understand who was next to me. You know, I don't know nobody. You know, they never came and offered no information like how I was a drug dealer and all that shit I said. You know, they never said no shit, but they want to tell me I'm wrong because I'm helping people all the time. They try to make me feel bad for helping people, make me feel bad for letting people on my channel to talk, even though I know some people's going to be traitors to me. So what? So what? Do I not let them to speak? Speak your mind, man. Speak your mind. Maybe that could change our view. Maybe that could change you from a hater of me or people like me or something like that to be just saying like, nah, damn, man, he ain't like that. Or maybe, damn it, they all ain't like that. Based on how I've treated you. That's a possibility still in life, right? I still hope on that possibility, man. That people still got some decency in themselves and really got some love in them still. And really, really want to make this place a better place for their children, for real. Because it's not going to be a better place in our time period. We're not going to see that better place. So rather we just make it a better place for our children. Right? Not playing the game. Y'all was spinning no narratives. Everything on Conscious TV was a lie, they said. All was a lie. I'm going to confirm that it was a lie. It's a fucking lie. Sham. And Conscious TV been duped. You've been duped. Been duped. You know what I mean? Been duped. So, you know what I'm saying? We got this weirdo talking about I'm fighting for gay activisms. No, I'm fighting for all black activisms, gay people, all that, son. Us activisms. Our people's activisms. This is what this guy said to me yesterday. Coctavius. That's what he says yesterday to me. Gay activism. Look, son, that means his own family that's gay because he's the one that's acting like the Israelite. He's against gay people, bro. His own family that's gay, he's going to bang on, and he's not friends with his own gay family. Because why is he telling me that I'm friend with any gay person when I have family that's gay? I have family members that's gay. Conscious is my friend too. So what? What is your problem? Okay, what happened? What is the problem? I don't see Conscious as a gay person. The fuck? I see Conscious as Conscious. I see Conscious as a person that got a mind. He do research, shit like that. The fuck? I met him on Infoman channel. Talking some shit relating to women, the men, talking about the R. Kelly situation, talking about shit like that. I talk about the information, bro. I judge the person on their morals. I judge the person on their information. I judge the person on what the fuck come out their mouth when they in my presence and how they talking to me, man. I don't judge a person on what I just see them as on their skin tone, son. Come on, son. Come on. I don't look at white people like that. Yo, son, you the elite. Nah, son, you was the ones that sailed here and locked up my people, son. Nah, man. I don't do that, my nigga. You can't do that. Sorry for saying the word "end." I'll just be trying to stop it, but I don't do that. I don't judge people for that stuff. I don't judge people for that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're not going to play a game, though. Not going to play a game. No, we're not. No, we're not. And I won't be swindled on the sidelines. I won't be. Do it that way. You want to dox. And now they talking about doxing. They want to dox and say this and say that. Do what y'all do. I'm going to be on the side. That's what my most side me. That's what my anybody that stake me, let them, because they can't destroy you. They're only going to destroy themselves in the process when they try to do what they do. That's what I was talking about the ancestors. Please do what you will. Videos and audios. Shut this whole shit down. A community down. I come out, book an Eli out of the smoke. Period. Because I'm willing to die for what I believe in. In the physical, online, in the air, in a boat, wherever. Land, water, air, wherever. In a submarine. Okay. I'm willing. For my people, for my kids. Y'all, I ain't doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for my children. So if I could do something for them, trust me, this is for y'all. Because that's the purest thing I could do something for. This love I'm showing you is my mother's love. Trust me. Trust me. When you see me, that's the love I want to show a lot of you. When you see me, skirt. When you see me do that, that's the love I want to show a lot of you, because I know a lot of you are traitors. And I understand that, but we're going to have traitors among us. But the traitors need to know how to roll and move. Don't play, because as soon as you stop, you missing hands, you missing fingers. Like, you know what I mean? Stop being a traitor. Keep walking. We in a group. We going forward. We together as a people, and we trying to get something accomplished. We trying to help our children, our nieces, our little nieces, nephews, and all of them, your cousins, your little brothers and little sisters, all of that's where we trying to help. If you grown, you did what you did already. What happened? You want to live forever? You already lived. What about the kids and the young people? If you grown, you lived already. Get that through your scalp. You lived. You plus 40, 50, you already living. Chill these 40-something years. All right, let's get to that, or get to what you need to be getting to that. We about these kids, because they need to make it to 40. Because me living my life, I didn't even think I would live past 25 years old or live to see 25. That's how I grew up. That's how I grew up in my neighborhood, in my environment. My beef was always one block away, and you had to be outside. So I'm always going to come outside. Anytime y'all poke our head out, I'm going to come outside. And every time it's not going to be online. Every time it's not going to be online. I'm really going to come outside. I don't care who knows that. Send that to the terroristic people that y'all telling me and threatening me with too. Send that to them too. I'm going to come outside on your ass. Send that to the terroristic people that y'all accusing and threatening me with. Send that to them too, because I want them to know that in the memo, that's how I feel universally with anyone that comes in my circle. Anybody. I've been traded against. I've been traded on in real life. At least 30 of my friends is dead because of traitors. Gunshot victims. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing about that. Don't play with me. At least 30 gunshot victims because of traitors. Trust that. I didn't say the other ones. I said because of traitors. So that's a number I put there. Not just I have 30 friends dead. Okay? Because the numbers are mind-boggling. What I've seen, the death I've seen. Can't tempt me with this life. You can't tempt me with this jail. Cannot. If your eyes seen what my eyes seen, you would understand. You would see the quality of the man that's before you and say, damn, we need to keep this brother on a good accord. We need to build with this brother. We need to talk to this brother. We need to email this brother shit that he need to be posting, videos. We need to send this brother topics. You know what I mean? Anytime this brother flex, show color, we need to, you know what I mean? Sometimes we need the color, but sometimes the brother could show too much color, go peacock mode. Sometimes when he in peacock mode, we got to bring back some of those colors. He's displaying too much. I might message that brother. We're going to talk to this brother. We're going to keep the brother on the right mission, because that's how we win. Not by me being some fucking leader or me being some tyrant or me being some anything. Nah, man, it's about me being a brother to my brothers and my sisters. You know what I mean? That's what a leader expresses. That's what a real king expresses. Brotherhood within the brother and his sister. He understands that. That's the kind of people that you want to make a leader. And about me, we all are leaders, and we all have to lead our nation. We have to lead our people. Young, old, man, woman, child, everybody leading hand in hand. We lead in our nation. But as you can see right here, look, you see the same thing that Abu Bakr Antamun's predecessors got caught up into. Little circle right here that happens in between the Gulf Stream right here in the middle of Africa, America, and the South America. That's what happens when they try to bring me down or something down. They don't understand how the world works. When they do that, they have to come right back around. And that same canary current, it's a canary current on YouTube. The shit that you do is going to bring you right back around down. Look at the canary currents all through the world. Do you think that anything is designed different? No. Our block is that. Our neighborhood is that. Look, things on earth can be compared to anything on earth. Nothing is new under the sun. You can course match things and they still compare. Look how you could think of the comparisons as I make them. Look at the circles and look at how the world works and look at how the ocean runs. Look at the flow of things, how the natural flow, how the earth say things flow, how they come back around. You know what I'm saying? How you really got to get out of the way, down on the bottom to the west wind drift to get out the way to go catch another drift. Besides that, you running in circles. Look at it. Get your ass out the way to the side. Look, North Equator current going straight. Get out the way. Anytime you're in the middle of the fray, look at the currents of how things go. When you shoot, shit come back around. Bang. When you scream, shit come back around. Bang. When you disrespect, shit come back around. Boom. This is the world that you're looking at, right? That is the actual world. And that is the world that you live in. So understand that the world moves on that same thing. So what you do will come back around to you. Period. That's how it's designed. That's karma. All of those things, right? Is based on the principles of earth, of life. Not some thought that somebody made up in their head. No. We understood the orders, the natural orders of life, and built our life and ways of life based on the orders of the earth, the solar system, everything. The oneness of all. The land, the water, the firmament, sky. The connection of all three with the human mind, body, and soul is a perfect oneness. And that's the ultimate culmination of a person. In tune with nature, in tune with mind, body, soul, water, land, the sky, the firmament, the stars, the constellations, understanding their movements, understanding the animals, understanding the earth's movements, understanding what happens, what time of day and year, and understanding how the water moves, understanding its movements, understanding everything. This is what makes me try to understand A1. And this is what this whole thing has always been about. So we must open our minds. But I know that I won't be threatened to get struck in. I won't be threatened to take threats against me and federal government. This is threatened to call it federal government. Call side. Listen, anybody who's siding with them, make sure, because I'm looking to stay far from me, around me, please. I'm out here helping something. I ain't got no drug problems, man. I'm good, son. I stopped selling. I'm doing all the things. I stopped drinking liquor for the new year. I stopped smoking cigarettes, man. I'm changing my life every single day for over a year and change now. Internally and outside, mentally, spiritually, soul, everything, man. I don't eat certain things, nothing. Fruit fasts, all types of stuff, diet-wise. So I'm making all the changes in my life every single day. I don't have to profess them to everyone here. So I know who I'm becoming because I already know who I am. And no one's going to dictate or navigate that. No European construct, no European man, no black woman, man, child. Nobody's going to dictate that. I'm going to dictate who I am. And I'll tell the world who I am because I show and prove by my actions. And I have a whole nation of people behind me where I come from that can attest to everything that I'm saying is true. So I don't have to cap. When I talk, I don't just talk to you. I talk to people that watch me. My family watch me. My mother come in and listen to me sometimes. So if you think I'm talking out my arse right now, then you could go ahead and think that. When I'm here swearing to my mother on here, trust and believe, many a time she's here listening. And I'm not joking. And she knows I'm not joking. So I will not be threatened with the federal government. I will not be threatened about wiretapping and all this other shit when I never wiretap nobody. The hell out of here. I won't be hearing about that. Okay. And if that's the case, tell Misunderstood to tell me something about it. If she play around me and I send those audios to the people, the child people. Because nobody with regular minds do that. And if she come around playing with me, I'll see that her mind's not changing and she's still on the drugs, then I'm gonna do that. I ain't joking about stuff like that. I speak to people around me and see how they feel about stuff and say, you know what, if they telling you stuff like that, it's meant for you. You're supposed to do that because that's about those kids. And there's no way a person could tell you they feel suicidal. Then the next message right after say, hold on, I'm dealing with these kids. That I don't know what you mean you're dealing with these kids. Are you hurting the kids? That's like something scary to me. See? And I've been through that with my son's mom. And I went to court and I went to custody court and signed the papers and said she tried to choke my child. And that's why she tried to lock me up multiple times. Because she said, no, I don't care. So look, why would I be threatened by y'all? I don't care. I don't care. I'm standing up for what's right. The children. I documented on court on my son's mom. No, she choked my kid. Talking about my son was 1 month and a half. Oh, something told me to choke him and something told me to stop. What? You're wilding. Going to court right now. What? It's on the train. I jumped off the train, went downtown Brooklyn. Said, listen, I'm going to court first, and then I'm coming to get my child, and I'm coming with the police to get my child. I don't know what you talking about. Straight up. Straight up. Straight up. That's what I said. I got the messages to prove that. I got all that. I got her audios, all that shit, bro. Trust me, son. Trust me. Some people you just know. They're trying to spin a narrative because they want to build a character, some YouTube character. I don't care about that, bro. I could stop doing YouTube right now and chill and just go right back to doing anything I want to do. My music and just drop my music. I have viral songs that went viral already. I don't care about that. I could just do that on my channel and my channel will grow. And just chill and come and talk to the people I want to talk to on the membership only. What are you talking about? You have to be a member to talk to me. That's it. And that's the only people connect with me. You want interviews with me, all these things. When I start doing these big interviews, DJ Alchemist and all these people, you can be like, damn, that's crazy in the community. Watch, y'all gonna want to be down. So just don't burn no bridges. Because I'm not dealing with traitors. I'm not. Okay, I can forgive you and say, go ahead, but I will bomb on you as a traitor. Even though I forgive you, I will still bomb on you if you want. I will. And still say I love you and bomb on you. Straight up. That's how every other OG, triple OG, young guy, OG, everybody know me. That's him, sir. That's who he is, bro. Trust me, he didn't put the wars with OGs, bro. And they was confirmed killers. Confirmed killers. Literally, they raised him. Confirmed killers. He's going to war with them. What the hell? Scott's crazy. It's crazy. But we at peace right now, right? Exactly. Because I'm willing to do that. Yes, I am. Go confirm it. Go confirm that. Why y'all kind of confirm my history? Confirm that. Say, yes, that is who he is, bro. Yes. Everything we ever showed him, trust me, he brought back to use against us. And we learned to not tell no young people those shit like that because it turned him into a different person. So I won't be weaponized against, especially against some people. Like these people is a battering women behind the scenes acting like they're trying to help them. Being weird. Then these same individuals came on my channel and was, yo, brother, man, thank you so, yo, brother, man, I ain't never seen what you doing done, man. When they come on talking, son, I knew all about this individual way before he even came on my screen. I knew about him, but did I judge him based on what I heard about him? Because I was told exactly who he is. Facts. I already know who he is. Facts. Did I judge him? Nope. I let him up so that he could off ride. Look, let him go. Look, ain't saying nothing. Individuals, why even let him around? I was like, leave him, watch. You see, they reveal themselves within a matter of days. He reveals himself. Can't hold it back. These individuals can't hold it back. Then they parading around talking about me. And this one's talking about me. You see? You believe this? You believe this? This man in every chat talking about he want to be with every single person that's online. Simply talk about he would have paid buddy and all that shit. In chats. In the chat. He would have spent the money. He would have given the money up. He wanted to give up all the money. In the chats, bro. This man ain't even mod. This man ain't nothing. Just in a chat, pop up passerby. He's a passerby in a chat. A passerby, bro. You're not no mod. Like you know what I mean? People respect who you are and they done modded you or some shit. I just modded people whether I respected them or not. I didn't know nobody. But people do it like that. They got to respect you. That's how I'll do it from now on. I got to respect you to mod you. If you still a mod here, then you still a mod. That mean that, you know what I mean? I kind of was a little bit more sure about you than I was sure about a lot of other people. So as people progress and they show who they are and show love and do who they are, then I'll make my assessment on who needs to be a moderator on one community, because we're growing very fast, still growing. Regardless of anything that's going on, we're still growing every day. So I know that I'm not doing nothing wrong. But I know that allowed me to bang, and they like that. I was growing crazy when I started banging. But I don't really want to bang, you know what I mean? Because I think that's counterproductive, and it takes away from what we really want to achieve and what I want to achieve, which is, you know, some sort of unity, some sort of peace, you know what I'm saying? Some sort of, you know what I mean, us getting to a bag together, not knowing each other, but we know each other, we love each other, and we could get to a bag together and shit. Like I want to build businesses with the people that I'm meeting. Because everybody's so dope in their own thought. Like we could build a business. And you know what I'm saying? And we promote that shit. And I'm going to promote that shit every fucking day. Imagine that. We create a business. Met me online. We create a business. We eating. What are you talking about? We eating. But it got to come with some trust. It got to come with some forms of trust. We have to trust each other in some way. Just because we never met each other, what the fuck? Damn, you got to really sham me for the bird, bro. Why? We're going to sign paperwork and get to a business. What up? We've had 50-50. That means we can go to court. You could go to court. I could go to court. But why do we have to go to court? When did we only sign these papers? Because this shows how much we believe in each other, and we signed in and we locked in, because we not so much in our culture is the verbal contract and the handshake deal. But that's the thing that get us into problems. Nah, we got to be able to sign in. That's why even if you believe in your woman, marry her. Even though they say marriage is not about a paper and it's not about that. Yeah, if y'all feel like that both and it's equal, then y'all feel y'all love is beeping in paper, because marriage is big on the paper. But we don't want to limit it that just because it's a paper and whatever the case, you can't do it as well. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want to get married, but marriage is a contract. It's an agreement, and it is a contract like any other contract. It's a business contract. It's the business of love. That paper constitutes that it's a business of love. You're signing into a contract. You feel me? So if I believe in you, you're my woman, and I love you, and you believe in me and I'm your man, then we could sign into a contract of business. Because why would I not want you to win? You know what I'm saying? Why would I not want you to win? You feel me? But then those contracts are sometimes skewed and pushed, and then sometimes the person, the spouse, be it male or woman, gets all kind of money out that you don't be wanting to give them, and whatever the case happen. But that's how the thing go. That's why you get the bread, because it's a business. Why you think the women getting money? Because it's love. Oh, he loved me and he broke my heart. No, it's papers. How much money was incurred while we were together? Okay, he had a past fortune before she came or he came, or how it went in the relationship. Okay, cool. So now, how much money was being incurred since then? Okay, so he made $358,000 since y'all was married for the 4 years. And you was living on an income like this and this and that. So they could judge it based on more than just the money that you made. They can judge it on the lifestyle too. Because remember, let's say you were a millionaire, right? Let's say you had $3 million when you met the person. And now the next years you didn't make no money though. That's the $3 million that you've been had. Feel me? Somebody gave you $3 million. However, you made $3 million. However, you have $3 million on file. You known for having $3 million. Feel me? So you met the person and you had $3 million. So now these people ain't entitled to your $3 million because you had $3 million when they came here. They're not entitled to that. But when you enter into marriage, this is where the entitlements come. See what I'm saying? The lifestyle Because a woman, a man, or whoever could be suing for the lifestyle, the upkeep. Like, nah, what are you talking about? I was getting manicures every day. I was getting my hair done. All of these types of stuff. I can't just go from something to nothing. That's a hard fall. And this is where the system comes in to say, okay, hold up. Wait, I think that she should or he should get this because this should be able for them to maintain their lifestyle, at least similar to the lifestyle that they live. So it don't have to be a big travesty of the marriage breaking everything up and breaking the person's lifestyle up, because usually the person, because they came up with that because the people that have the money usually bounce with the bread and kick the whatever else to the side, right? So even in that, that's a contract. That's why people getting the money. So we got to look at things like that. You know what I mean? It's not a bad thing for us to marry each other as black people and black people. It's not a bad. You know what I'm saying? We need more black people married. Honestly. We have a lot of women that have children, this and that, and some have never been married. Some have never been married and have multiple children with different people, but never felt what it feels like to be married. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, some people, some women are probably different, but at least a lot, if not all, the women I've ever met, they all have big dreams about marriage. They all had big dreams about wearing a dress and going down the aisle. And some women, they didn't even have fathers in their lives, or some of them, their fathers died. Some of them, their fathers died and they had thoughts about those things and thinking like, damn, son, like, I wish when I get married. I remember being young, talking to girls like when I was young too. You know what I'm saying? Like, word, like their father's dead or something like that. And like, word, but when they get married and stuff like that, they can see how it is. And, you know, stuff like that. If you got a parent that's dead, you might think like, damn, I wish that father would be there to walk you down the aisle. But, you know, hopefully, or whatever the case, maybe you young, you be like, nah, I mean, I probably have a son and my son will walk us down and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Conversations like that you have like when you're young and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then some women so much so believe in the marriage and believe in the love so much, right? That they even if their father like was never in their lives and their father was like absent and stuff like that, they be like, you know, even if my father just came and just did that, I would accept him. Like the father probably was never good to them, never gave them nothing and nothing. Nothing. You don't even need this man's validation for nothing. His only validation is you are here, a living example of him, because he created you. So she needs no further validation from him. You know what I'm saying? But still, in the sense of the marriage, in the sense of the love, in the sense of all of that, express and say, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like if my father was there, or I'll try to get in contact with my dad and see if he could come, if I ever, you know what I'm saying? If he don't come into my life, because we being young or something, and say, if he don't come into my life, by the time I get married, I'll try to find where he is. Hopefully he's alive or shit like that. So it does matter. And it's something that does matter to our women. Our women want to be married. Our women want love. They do want that. Every woman that I have been with, every black woman I have been with too, right? But every woman, period, but especially every black woman I've been with, they wanted love. And who was I being at that time? An asshole. Who was I being? A cheater. Think I'm the man, lying all day, getting caught red-handed all the time. Like, that's why I don't even cheat. That's why I stopped shit like that. Like, I just tell the truth. If I'm dealing with shit, I just tell the truth. Fuck it. That's how I'm on it. Because I'm a person that just get caught all the time. I don't know how. I don't even try. I don't know. That's why I don't even try to hide shit. I was like, the fuck. I get caught. That's it. Somehow, some way. I be in a hole in the wall of all holes in the wall where the person I'm with never ever been in their life. They come knocking on the door. Knock, 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 knock. What is that? I go open the door. It's me, my dumb ass. It's them. It's her. That's how my life go. I'm like, come on. You serious? No. How? Can't even believe it. Think I'm creeping, you know. Talking with another woman, you know. Think I'm creeping. Back and forth. Think I'm creeping. Come to find out. Yeah. Both of these women are having conversations about me and are talking to each other in unison. Do you hear me? And every day I'm walking around thinking I'm something, or I'm creeping, or I'm doing something. No, I wasn't doing nothing. That was scary as hell. Wasn't doing nothing. Nope. Blew my ass up. You know that? Blew my ass up. Blew my ass up. Blew my ass up. I was ashamed. I think that's all I could feel. I don't know what else to say. Like for real. Honestly, I was ashamed. Blew me up. Honestly, bro. Like, yeah, you're lying. But the thing is, they was both dealing with me still at the same time. So I didn't know how they was blowing me up because I still was having sex. But they were just showing how much of a liar I was to both of them. Because I wasn't physically just lying to them, but I was just lying about my whereabouts. I was lying about all type of stuff, and they were just catching me like, look, he just was over here. Look. Look, girl. This nigga, he lying. Like, damn. You hear me? I'm listening to me on audio. You hear me? Ain't nobody show me that. Women show me that. I'm listening to me on audio. Listening to myself. Lie. Literally lie. It's like, yo, man, it changed me in a way. It said, I don't want to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And men, you meet men. You know what I'm saying? The most personal relationships men have is really with sometimes with women, depending on the kind of men that you meet, the kind of person that they are. You know what I mean? But the more interpersonal relationships are going to be men and women. You know what I mean? It take a certain kind of guy, I feel, around me, because I'm not a jealous man. Like a king could be a king, and I'm around, and I can salute a king for being a king in his ways. I'm not jealous of it. I mean, they can shine. Like, I don't care. That don't put no envy in my heart. Like, I swear to the Most High, the ancestors and everything in my soul. I see people walk by, like, damn, you killed that shit. That suit with that top, you wildin', son. Shit fire. Shit fire. Should give me thoughts and inspiration to how I be want to kill outfits. Like, I salute shit, son. Like, I don't look at it like that. I don't look at, I feel a way if I say it's okay or if I salute somebody. I don't feel like that about people or life. What we got to do is understand that together we achieve more and we are a team. Okay. It's something that my brother came up with. It's an organization that my older brother came up with, helping the inner city youth and different things he's been doing for years. We've been, doing for years. And it's called Team. And it's together everyone achieves more. Right? We have to understand that. Everybody's going to be trying to separate us. There's always going to be separatists. All right. But what side do the people stand on that are trying to separate you? Just ask them. What are they willing to live for? What are they willing to die for? Ask them if they really care about you. And if they really do, ask them what they really have done. Ask them. Let them tell you what they've done for you. Let them tell you. And let them tell you a lie, because you'll say, they didn't do that for me. Exactly. They did not do that. So look at their perception. Look at their mindset to think that they've done something for you. They've done nothing for you. But reveal turmoils in other people's lives to you to bring more turmoil to your life. That's all they do. What solutions are they really trying to give you? What real help are they really, really trying to give you? How much money are they asking you for? How much gimmicks are they coming up with the money? What are they doing? What are they doing? What are they doing? Are we over here doing everything for free? Yes. All the parties over here have been for free. I threw a party last week ago, so it was for free. It was a free party, and everybody was invited. I could have did a private party if I wanted to do that, right? It was a free party. You didn't come in and say, I have to donate nothing. You didn't see none of those things. It's free. It's called Out of Love, something that a lot of you people don't have, but you're acting like you have it. You see? Boy. Anyway, you already know the vibes, man. One community, we in the third phase. We getting into all of the shows, some dope content creators. Going to be putting their minds together with me, man. Another dope content creator, and we're gonna lead our people. We're gonna lead this community right here. If not any, we're gonna lead this one. This will be a multicultural channel. I have a multicultural family as well. My family members are multicultural. So at the end of the day, this will be a multicultural channel. You will be finding a lot of content from many walks of life because we always do the history and research, and you will never find a channel like one community. And every other channel will always be like they are, but they will always watch us and change their narrative. Just remember, go look at the landscape of everyone's channel and just watch how everyone's channel changes as one community enters into phase 3. I'm going to show you how we shape the internet. Watch it. Say, damn, these niggas really is all hating on them. But watch how they doing this. No, they was never doing that type of stuff before. Never. Watch how they do it. I'm not mad when they do because everybody should win. And I think we're doing things that's winning. No, I know we're doing things that's winning. Think it sounds like it's a question. So open your mind. Open your mind. Okay? I'm not slandering nobody. I would never hate on anyone. I love all of y'all. Decided Great. Shout out to the Side of Great. Thank you for bringing the name back. Shout out to the Side of Great. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Shout out to all of the great leaders of the community. This is what we all about. This is what it's about. One community, y'all. We have to build our community. We can't play games with this. This is a serious situation. Yeah, like I said, suggest me content, suggest me some topics, man. I want to know what y'all thinking. I'm not just I could post videos all day, every day. I'm building a lot of videos for the memberships. If you want graphics and things like that, I'm gonna have in my description box. I'm gonna put on my graphic overlay prices. I'm doing everything round numbers, $1 for anything I'm doing. Because I'm splashing, I'm giving people multiple looks of the same splash of the overlay as well. So my minimum price is gonna be $100 for anything that I'm doing. Because you believe in yourself, you got to believe in yourself. That's how it goes. Believe in yourself. Simple. We buying clothes, we buying gumbo and all type of stuff to put in a spliff. Well, buy something for your channel, buy clothes for your channel to get it right. Okay, go buy some clothes and go see how much them people charge you for some real good clothes that I'm giving you. See what I'm saying? Because that's what we got to do. Because a lot of things are being taken for granted. I showed a lot of people love, but those people that didn't run around saying, "Oh man, this guy was good and he helped us and gave us something for free and nothing," right? No, those same people try to run around and slander like I didn't help them the same way and didn't want nothing from them, just like I helped the person that was on drugs doing the same shit. Yeah, it's just that this person came with a lot of lies and they had to be uncovered at the same time. That's it. I just was on 2 jobs at the same time. I've worked 2 jobs. I can multitask. That's all. The person revealed themselves to be who they were. And I let the people and the person who really needs to know that. So only the 2 people that receive emails from me, you know who you are. When it comes to that woman that used the drugs, it's only 2 people that receive the email from me on the internet. And they know who they are. And they don't say nothing because they know who they are. And I explain exactly what's happening. I explain exactly what's going on at each part because I make sure that I'm dealing with other people around me. I'm not keeping a secret. That's what gets us in trouble as a community is that we're keeping secrets. And that's why our children are being molested and things like that. There's no secret. Cousin who? He out of here. That's it. That's how we doing this. We're not keeping a secret. So when I'm talking about these individuals, I went to people that's around them to do that. Send that email out. This is what I'm seeing. But I can't. I don't know if I could trust the person to tell them the intricacy of a plan that I still got going on, but I did express the other parts of what I told the individual I will express to that person. See? So nothing's happening by chance when it comes from me doing. Everything I'm doing is calculated stuff. It's just that I'm mad that I have to show y'all some of these things, but it is what it has to be because my name can't be tarnished. Not because it can't be, because it cannot be. Not in those situations. It can't be. Again. Because I did nothing wrong, period, to any of you. I'm reacting to people trying to play games. That's it. I will not be threatened against to be striked. I will not be threatened against to be terroristic attacks, to be dogs, to be all those things. I'm a man. If a man talking about me, I ask him, where's the location I need to come to? I will fly to. That's the type of stuff I talk to a man. I mean, Like, I'm not playing that game with men. Like, what? You're a man? You're in my country? You're in my city? Or something like that? Like, you let me know where I got to come. I'll come right to where you at. That's the individual I am. And anybody that spoke to me on the phone that's from YouTube will attest to that. Anytime you drop me an addy or wherever, I pull right up by myself. What's up? But these times I will not be pulling up by myself anymore. Which, because you have already seen those things. Always by myself. Real deal. Because I'm not coming to play with nobody. And I don't care who's with. And I will meet anybody wherever they are. I don't care about that either. And anybody that has spoken to me on the phone, when they asked like they wanted to meet with me, they will attest to that. And they are on YouTube. Multiple people. What's up? Where? I know where you want me to meet you. Nah, where you want me to meet? Where you at? Where? Anywhere you want. Pick a place. You can pick your location. You can pick the armory of where all your people's at. I don't care where you're picking, bro. Pick where you want. Pick the time, pick the place. That's how I rock. Just try me. That's how I rock. Leave a number, I'm gonna call you. One time. What's up? What's up? I'm not them type of people. I'm straight to it. Straight to it, son. I'm not gonna change because I'm on the internet. Not gonna change. How do I go back to my hood? How do I go back to my neighborhood? I'm different here. No, I'm not. I'm not different there. People is not gonna play with us like they ain't play with us nowhere else. And we doing what we doing to help our people. It's just we minus selling the drugs and we minus that. Said we minus doing the bad stuff. But we still a good people and we still not no pushovers and we still gonna go to war for what we believe in. Tooth and nail. Risk it, death, jail, everything. We're gonna risk it all for it. Same way. That's how my children are gonna live in a better world. If I don't risk my life, my freedom, then what do they have? Nothing. That's my money I can spend for them. My life, my freedom. That's the currency I spend for my children. I save money for them. But that's the currency I spend. My life, I'll spend it. My freedom, I'll spend it for them. See? So when you come into I'm on another level in myself. Y'all still so connected to y'all physicals that y'all can't release from yourself. You can't ever see a day where you're separated from yourself. I can't. I just will dictate that day. That's it. Not the events. The day I will. I'll dictate that day though. Not the events though. Because you can never dictate that. But how the day goes, yeah, you could dictate that. See what I'm saying? So just thinking on a higher metaphysical level. Step out the physical. Go metaphysical. Go metaphysical. Expand your minds. Okay? Anybody that watch anybody trying to bring me down, which you know is a good person. Facts. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Now this video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari. Video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company. Video is sponsored by our first ever sponsor, Don't Hide the Plug. Don't Hide the Plug is an apparel company co-founded by two brothers from Flatbush, Tafari and Rossi Harper. Now these two black brothers have created an amazing, inspiring, high-quality brand. Now you see on Infominds, a lot of our content is New York based. We love New York, so it's only fitting that we partner up with a New York based brand. Don't Hide the Plug. Now they got some fire fitted hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and I'm feeling the old New York design with the bridge logo. They got the clout joints, the dad hats, and you can also have them delivered to you in the resealable merch by the pound bags too. Now mind you, they might be New York based, but their apparel is for everyone, whether you're from New York, Miami, Texas, Chicago. It's a grassroots movement. Get in tune. And they offer free shipping on all domestic orders of $75 or more. But if you enter the exclusive Infominds promo code, you'll get an additional 10% off at checkout. You already know I ordered my package. My package is on its way. So I'll be wearing and showcasing the Don't Hide the Plug apparel in my next live. Go out and support these brothers. Check out their website. I put the link in the description box. Don't Hide the Plug.